Man, the Bulls gonna fill their seats just like the Cubs gonna fill their seats. Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all did it during y'all did it do 2000 and 2010, right?
Get it?
That's what the fuck they did, right?
I don't think they want to go that route.
Why? Because they feel like they can win now in this open league?
Yes.
No, they can't. Not with what we got.
Got a nine chasing the chicken. Bombs!
How sweet.
Fresh meat. Hospital for mentally ill.
Nasty ass food. I'm in a nasty ass mood.
Because I care about you and I love you. You're part of our family. I cannot let
And I
you
love
go
you.
and do what you want to do. I care about the Coons, brothers and sisters.
Coons.
I care about the Coons, brothers and sisters. We're going to open up a mental health rehabilitation hospital for political coonery. We are going to treat the Coons, brothers and sisters. We can't leave them out there. We have to treat the Coons. The Dr. Papa Mental
Drinking with
Health
white people?
Hospital
Good.
for Coons. We have to rehabilitate the Coons, brothers and sisters.
Drinking white people?
Let us save the
The company
Coons.
party?
We have to do this.
No, this is an athletic
We
party.
have to do this.
Different. Son.
Yeah, when are we gonna have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kongalicious. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby, we gotta build
Before
the
the
nation
internet.
first. If I give up all my testosterone,
Before the
I have
internet.
no energy to
Before social media.
Relax.
I have to build first, okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby.
Isn't your
with King
birthday party like a
Kongalicious. She
company
fine,
party
too.
then?
Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister
A who
Danielle,
party?
stay
The company
focused, my
party?
sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the building, the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
We must stay focused.
Stay focused. Oh, lashes. Lashes.
Them crackers.
We are on.
Them crackers.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast. We're back.
Crackers.
Don't tell me they got My God, too.
Yeah, we gotta get that. We gotta get that.
Oh, man.
We
Lashes.
back.
right now, and then I can cut it later.
My God.
No, don't sound so smooth and shit. This ain't JDI After Dark, nigga. Say it like
Say
you.
Quiet
what's
Storm,
the
nigga.
emphasis and accentuation?
My God. That's the one right
You
there.
gotta catch it live, man. Relax.
Pause.
Pause. Yeah.
That's the funniest shit I've seen all day.
5 lashes for him right now.
You need to cut him saying
That's the new thing.
That hit hard. That's hard,
No,
boy.
he's coming in.
That hit hard,
We
boy.
coming
Cut his
into
mic.
2000. We coming into 2023. We going to the lashes now.
That hit hard right there.
cut his mic. You need to get the cut
Hey,
his mic.
that sound like, hey, what was that movie in Glory when my man Denzel was getting them lashes?
And he just,
Yeah,
how
I
he looked
remember
at
that
that
shit.
camera was
And he
fucking.
looked at that camera, that long teardrop came down.
Oh my Lord.
La, la, la.
God damn. Sound guy Mike on the ones and twos. On the board. Live on location, Sonic Palace Studios. To my right, we got Be Able.
Word up, my people.
The Forest Green on.
Marshall Fields,
To the right of him, my main man Nick.
Chicago. Too.
To the left, with the blue leaders. The leaders of all blue. Illest of all Jeffs. Jeff the Illest is here. He's back.
Going on. Shot bus. Fuck everybody.
To the left of him, the one and only Coach Moses.
Championship season.
Jenny, I plug your album.
And the Beat Take Volume 1, Volume 2. Out right now. February 14th, 23. The Soliloquy of Nakia. That's the first release.
Soliloquy.
The Soliloquy.
Um,
I'm on my R&B shit.
Nick, podcast.
Outsiders Only 708, Apple, Spotify, and SoundCloud.
Coach, podcast.
Some of this, some of that podcast. Apple, Spotify, YouTube.
Be able.
Get them taxes done. January 1st. See,
And
be able.
One more thing. We got all episodes of the JDI. The JDI, y'all call it After Dark. JDI After Hours. Apple, Spotify. Come get it.
With his wife beater on and everything. And purple iridescent light.
We got blue lights.
Yeah.
It's in honor of my man Hype Williams, man.
Is that what it is? Oh, okay.
You know, like his
I thought
best
you was just
videos.
doing it in honor of Prince or some
No,
shit like
fuck
that.
out of here. Bombs. Get this nigga some lashes, man.
I guess we're gonna be lashing each other tonight. That's what it is.
Oh,
gotcha.
Pause.
Dumb pause.
Damn.
Dumbass pause.
Dumb ass pause.
That's what the kids out there in Oakland I'm hearing saying.
Dumbass
Everything
pause?
is dumbass. It's dumbass hot.
In Oakland?
That's what they say.
Town business.
They towned up.
Town business.
Towned up
business.
and dumbass hot. It's dumbass
But
hot.
yeah, all Hype Williams' best videos were tinted. Color tint.
Hey, how was everybody's week?
Man. Man, it's Christmas this week, man.
Is what it is.
Pagan holiday.
Yeah, it don't seem right.
My week was fucked up.
What happened?
Not to laugh, but like, my shit was fucked up.
Hey, it was fucked up.
Straight to it.
Straight
I'm
to
gonna
it.
get to it. My furnace went out.
Damn. That is fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's fucked up. It went out on Saturday night.
Damn.
$600 to get it fixed.
Straight
So my
now?
week was fucked up.
Hell yeah.
So can you imagine 2 nights of being in the cold?
Yeah, I have.
Come here, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Yeah.
didn't cut the stove on?
Man, look, man, that shit don't work.
That shit only work in that one room.
Yeah, it don't work.
Hey, we in the kitchen.
My bedroom upstairs.
We all in the kitchen.
I work in the basement. That shit don't work, man. But hey, you know, other than that, yeah, my week was fucked up. But once
here.
it got fixed, I was happy.
You here? Hand claps for that.
Have you
shit.
been getting it serviced?
Yeah, you just moved, man.
I'm gonna accept the responsibility. I should have got it checked in the spring, summer. I didn't,
Yeah.
and the blower went out,
Yeah.
and that's what caused the issue.
You got the what's names in there?
What?
The what's the shit's
Filters?
called? Yeah, the filters.
Yeah, I got that in there. Yep.
You got the filters in
Yep.
there. Okay.
The blower went out. It's about a 9.5-year furnace. Didn't know that when I bought the house. So, you know, the shelf life on furnaces is average is 10 to 14 years.
Yep.
So the burners went out. It was the original burners with the furnace. So that went out. They had to replace it. So the guy I got a furnace guy, he's real good. He told us flat out, like, look, you got about 4 years left. And he was like, honestly, he was like, the next time I go out, you should probably use your warranty to get
Get a new one.
a brand new one. So we got a house warranty, but I always tell people it's good to have a warranty, but when you go through the warranty, you have to set up the appointment. And if they not open, if they can't get to you immediately, you gotta wait. It's too cold for that.
Hell yeah.
So I had to call somebody I know, like, hey man, I need you to come out. And he did. He came out Monday morning. He came out immediately and he fixed it. So, cause we went Saturday, Sunday,
Ooh.
it was cold as fuck over the weekend at night. Like, I really, on some real shit, you know, they say you never miss what you got until it's gone.
Man.
Hey man, heat,
Yeah.
heat is crazy. I looked at my thermostat in my house. That shit on Sunday was like 49 degrees.
Damn.
In the house.
And don't
Outside it was,
Don't it feel colder in the house
man,
than
like,
outside the house?
and you know when it's cold, we got pets. The fucking pets was in the bed with us. Cause they wanted some heat.
They
Looking at
plot
y'all
like,
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
they plot like, which one of these niggas you want to bite?
Right.
Yeah.
But thankfully, you know, we got it fixed. You know what I mean? But
Man.
my message to everybody who listens to the podcast: listen, y'all, save your money.
Man.
If you got a house, whatever, save your money. Whatever little extra bread you get, save it, cause
You gonna need it.
Keep the
shit happens.
Keep the emergency cash in the
For
house.
real, Jamal.
Keep
Shit
the
happens,
emergency
man.
cash in the house.
Cause I don't know how to work on no furnace, and the people who do, you gotta pay them.
Yeah.
And when it's dire straits, emergencies, you're gonna pay whatever they charge.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. So people save your money.
Man.
Yeah, because that's crazy. Because I'm just thinking, like, did some store visits today. Well, I went to visit a couple stores. And that's, you know, right now they're running that tune-up and HVAC tune-up right now.
Yeah.
So if you're listening, if they offering that, go get your furnace tuned. Change that filter. A lot of people don't change that filter. They just turn it on. Then it smell like burnt hair.
Yeah.
Why your house smell like burnt hair?
Yeah.
Because your filter from last year. Take that shit out,
it's
put a
dirty.
new one, and
That's right.
flash it. Because that shit can spark.
It can.
They don't get that either.
Yep.
So before I know the heat been on, but go check that filter.
Fruities?
Check that filter.
Choose,
You
man.
got to.
Man. Penny candy, man.
Choose a little tough.
With my old man, you know. Old man, like, hey, y'all want to come over here? I'm like, nah, we'll get
We gonna
it,
fight
you know?
this.
I bought me 2 blankets, heated blankets. I bought a heater. I was like, we'll make it. He like, all right. He said, but you know, y'all always welcome. I appreciate it, but
I was going to ask you, why do you think about going over there?
I you know what? I'm gonna be honest, man. Pride.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep it real. Pride. Just pride. You know what I mean?
I mean, cause in the back of your mind, you kicking yourself in the ass, cause why didn't I?
I
get my
was.
shit?
I
You know
was
what
kicking
mean?
myself in my ass.
So I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it, cause like in the building when I was on state, that shit went out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm hitting the part in the other building. It's 11 o'clock. You know, damn, it's cold. Motherfucking there. Go downstairs, ain't no flame. See water, know what that means. Just like shit going on. Call us, send some Jamaican niggas. So from like 11 o'clock at night to 1 in the morning, here a nigga down there just banging with a hammer.
Fixing the shit.
Grandmother lived right next door.
Mm-hmm.
I could have just went next door. Like, nah, we gonna fight this out. The little heat I had in my little extendo room, just put in the bedroom,
Put the
close the
bedroom.
door.
Yep. That's what we did. I mean, but it was pride because I was talking to my homie Dane. He was like, "Man, why you just didn't come out here?" I was like, "Bro, we was good, man." I was like, I ain't want to be no burden on nobody.
I'm gonna leave the cold to go to get warm.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
He cussed me out,
So,
but you know, it's just pride. But I'm just thankful that we was able to get it fixed. We got the means to get it fixed. Everything's working now. My kids love me again.
Yeah.
Hit it.
The wife ain't side-eyeing me no more, so we all good.
Yeah, word
We all
up.
good. Yeah, it's back to harmony.
Yeah. Kumbaya.
Kumbaya now.
Learning lesson, huh?
Yeah, learn a lesson.
Learning
Yep.
lesson. Jeff, how's your week been?
Man. Listen. Man, each year these motherfucking kids in this grade school went on a field trip yesterday at the Museum of Science and Industry. We
Stories.
went on a bus, man. These motherfuckers were singing the ABC, A, B, C, D, in Little John and the East Side Boys format. I was like, my God.
I'd have laughed first before I said that.
Wait. Rewind.
Yeah, Jamal, I know what you about to ask. Go ahead.
Give us an example.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R,
Wow, he going.
S, U, P,
They got him.
W, X, Y, and Z. They was turned. I'm like, they was turned. What? They was turned.
But they get the letters
Kindergarten
right?
kids or something?
Oh, 4th grade.
They got it right, though?
Got
They
it.
got it right?
Right.
Yeah.
Now I do my ABC.
So you should have hit him with a good job, now shut the fuck up.
Right.
Hit it.
Hit them. Like, it's about
Straight up.
12. Hit it.
5 of them. Lashes.
I was like, They was
All
so
of them,
tough.
that nobody was not a chill one was in the group. Like I'm cool, I ain't gonna do this shit.
The chill ones in the front, all the Mars in the back in it.
You sitting in the back with him?
No,
Where was you sitting at?
right in the middle.
You supposed to be the man. You supposed to sit back there in the back with him and the
They had
back
teachers
seat.
in the back. They turned them teachers out.
Who's the teachers? Were they white?
Black. We ain't got
Male or female?
females. So much so, my fourth grade main teacher didn't even come today.
Yeah.
She said they were two terms.
She said he's over this shit.
Over the ABCs. ABCs at 4th grade?
Man.
Yeah.
She was over that shit.
They eat crayons.
I mean, what are they doing ABCs at 4th grade?
Man, they were just doing it.
kindergarten
They was
shit.
doing it because they was in turn mode. Because they wanted the sound turn. That's all.
Better that than the new most explicit song out, right? You know,
What's that?
I mean, whatever that, they could be chanting that word for word.
What's that?
So you know,
I thought we'd be like, I thought you were gonna tell us that it was like them kids that was doing the Big Boogie record that was doing the shit. Little nigga was popping in the video. He was popping his shit. Big dog.
Big dog.
Big dog.
Bald head, bald pussy.
Right. Give me bald head.
I heard that.
Come on, daddy, give me frog leg.
You know what? I
Big
heard
Boogie.
that. I heard that Monday.
Big Boogie?
Sunday or
Boogie?
Monday. Yeah.
That shit hard, boy.
Man.
That shit hard. Remember I told you, listen to
Memphis
that.
running it.
Man, hey, man.
Memphis ain't playing, nigga.
That shit hard, man.
Memphis
Big Boogie.
is not playing, man. This is 23 gonna fuck around be their year. They coming with mean and tough records.
Popping.
Yeah, that bitch knows she playing her PR role.
Man.
Man, Ainsley, man.
She
Man,
playing the
let's
shit out
go-
of her PR
Ainsley,
role.
man.
Rewind.
Let's get into it.
Go ahead, B.
I like cum on my fries and I shit on myself.
Pop
Right.
it.
I wear dark panties so I could.
Yeah, she PRing her. They PRing her the most ignorant way
Clickbait.
in the world. Next thing they show her eating a bucket of chitlins
Hit it.
Oh God.
It's
She
clickbait.
is literally
with whatever flavor hot
She-
sauce they do down there.
She is literally the epitome of the dirty South.
Hit it.
Oh God, you know how you meet a Southern motherfucker? They straight from the South. They be like, I don't need the right man.
She know how to be relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Even
like-
if it's dumb.
Got that new teeth and she can talk her
New
ass
teeth.
off now.
She was on lip service. Now
Man.
she know how to be relevant. She know.
And saying them.
I mean, she's saying the same thing that she's doing the same program that when Walker was popping when he first got off. And remember, he said something about geometry back in the day or whatever and everything. He said, I knew what I was doing. You go viral for saying stupid shit,
Yeah.
so niggas could clown you and they attract you more.
That's why I don't get mad no more, Ma. Like, cause I know these motherfuckers, they say that shit, they don't really mean it, but it ain't no repercussions now. You know
But
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
what? You and him fucked me up. Pause. Especially you.
What I do, sir?
This is your fault.
What I do? School me.
Now I cannot look at the TikTok, or I can't look at none of them things after the McDonald's shit.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
B fucked it up.
After,
Yeah,
you
B
fucked
fucked
it
it
up
up.
for us.
Yeah,
It's
he
your
fucked it up.
fault.
Well,
You fucked it up. For
pardon
us.
my ignorance.
what are you talking about?
The remember the one with the child's mother.
Oh yeah, you talking about the chick?
It
ridiculing
was
the
phony.
dude?
It was fake.
Fake.
Well, we knew it was fake. I mean, I said
No.
it was fake. I mean,
We-
they got the face blurred out. You
We
know what
thought,
I'm
no, we thought it was
nigga.
real.
That
saying?
shit,
Y'all thought it was
We
real.
thought
I
it
always
was
thought
real.
it was fake.
nigga, that shit was on the radio. as
Yes,
as
like it
debate.
was.
It separated friendships on the internet.
Yeah.
nigga.
Let me ask y'all a question though.
And on, you said on the
In the internet.
Yeah.
It had
You know what I'm saying?
choosing
Had motherfuckers
sides.
choosing sides.
Let me
Yeah.
ask y'all a question though. This is how you should have known it was fake. How many viral videos came out before that where a motherfucker face was blurred out?
I didn't even pay attention to that.
And how many videos have came out since then where it went viral and motherfucker face was blurred out?
Face blurred out, face poking. Fuck you.
I know
But
y'all
it-
just
but
y'all just weren't paying attention. That's all.
No, we weren't. You're right. We weren't.
We weren't.
We
Yeah.
weren't.
And our thing was it's McDonald's.
Right.
That's what we kept saying.
Yeah.
Over McDonald's.
Split the burger.
Split the right.
Eat outside and all that
I
goof
think
ass
that's the
shit.
problem with society right now. We consume so much that we not paying attention to what the fuck we looking at. Because if you just take a second and look at that, you could tell this is fake. Because if you really trying to ridicule dude the way you was, then why his face blurred out? That makes no fucking sense. You doing this to embarrass him.
That's me now. When I watch the video now,
I don't believe none of that.
I'd be like,
shit.
I don't believe this shit.
Like Buddy that ran up on Buddy and poked him.
That too, yeah.
You know that's fake.
It's fake.
You know it's fake.
What happened? Nothing.
Rewind. What happened again?
I think a nigga ran up on a nigga and quote unquote assaulted him or stuck him up with a knife.
He stuck him with a knife
for his hot dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
But ain't got shit on his face.
Fake. It was fake. Trying to be fake.
His man just kind of just caved. You know what I'm saying? They probably work at the store. They know somebody who would give them access to the camera, so it looked like. Come on, man. What are we doing? We got to pay attention, man.
Compare that to the McDonald's one, where the realistic, whether the face was blurred out or not, the two of them going back and forth and the tension, along with the verbiage and everything, it reeled you in. And
it did. It got me. It reeled
me in.
It got
all of us. It got us. It got all of us.
Because
then
Nick,
he said.
The conversation behind
Nick,
the video
it was a whole
real.
conversation for like a week.
The conversation, don't get me wrong, the conversation behind the video was real. And the conversation behind the video is one that's old as time, right?
Yeah.
But look at what you're observing. It's phony. So the validity of whether the conversation sparked this, that, or the third, it was real. I get that. But what you're being fed is bullshit. So look at what it got niggas doing, moving stupid.
It turned into everybody's think piece on social media. It turned into a topic for everybody who had a podcast. It made the radio.
It was a battle of the baby mamas.
It was a battle of the baby mamas.
Motherfuckers still only bringing food over for their kid. Now what? Ain't shit changed.
So
Yeah.
Pay attention, man.
So with that being said, and good transition there. Segue. Give me the rewind. Air horn. Think about what I'm about to ask here.
Hold on, breaking news. Travis Hunter's going to Colorado.
Pop it!
Mm-hmm.
Bombs! Did you all watch the game?
Well,
I did.
You watched the game?
While I was getting my haircut.
I watched it too. I was getting my haircut.
I watched the third and fourth quarter. Very good game.
That was a very good game.
Very good game. Very good game.
That play that was designed for the clear was a good play design.
He had Deion preaching to him afterwards.
Yeah, because did you hear what they had?
They do some good shit though offensively.
Yeah,
like I was impressed. Like they do some good shit.
Play that play to tie the game was very good.
He just had to catch that ball.
Had to catch that ball.
He catch the ball. There's no other talk about them losing the championship at all.
At all.
Yeah,
that was a good ass game, man.
It was a good game.
Hey, he good, man. He good. Like no bullshit. Like him in this Pac-10 that's coming up. I think, he good, man.
Okay, so rewind one more time. Go back. We're gonna go to that.
Okay.
Because that's gonna segue into another segment when I want to talk about Deion, the update on Deion or whatever. But I want you all to. I want to ask you this question. I want you all to give it some real good thought. I should have put it in the group text and I should have hit you with it, but I didn't. It's snitching culture now.
Yeah.
It's snitching culture now. It's snitching culture now. You know what's going on with this news cycle with YSL, Young Thug. There's other shit going on right now as far as one of Yo Gotti's brothers has supposedly a bounty on an artist from Memphis's head named Grove Hero.
Oh, really?
And Grove Hero says he doesn't care about being labeled a snitch. He said he wants Yo Gotti's brother Big Juke arrested.
He got assaulted at the airport last week or 2 weeks ago.
Grove Hero assaulted.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, another dude.
Whoever one of them little rappers.
Okay. I saw it on Twitter.
So you heard the video in which the child's mother, the mother is telling the YSL shooter, tell them folk what they got to hear.
Choose your son.
Them folk need to. You need to come on home.
Come on home. You got a son. Your son needs you.
You talking about Young
Hit them
Thug?
gunshots, man.
No,
It's snitching culture now. 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
Gunna.
6ix9ine. Hold on. Let's
6ix9ine.
Let's
Wait,
talk about.
but
Let's,
Gunna.
wait. Let's talk
A couple
about.
of these up. The YSL co-founder.
Let's talk about Gunna.
They all getting these pleas.
But what do you think Gunna is a snitch?
Good question.
YSL is a gang. Yes.
But
YSL is a record label. Yes.
But the thing is that it came out that Gunna did not snitch.
Let me say this. This is and I'm gonna tell you, these kids nowadays, these internet kids, these 20-year-olds and everything, and this is the basis of what they're saying. He's a snitch. Did Lil Baby say "Welcome Home, Gunna"?
did Lil Baby say it?
Did Lil Baby say "Welcome Home, Gunna"?
No.
Is a little baby in YSL?
No.
The backstory is Thug gave $100,000 to Baby
It's in the
to not do
documentary.
drugs.
doc.
I mean, to not sell dope
Yeah, it's in the doc.
and
Yeah, it is in the doc.
not sell dope. For him to take the rap shit serious.
Right.
Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Whatever. Fast forward, one of the people brought it out and said, "Hey, has Gunna, and has Lil Baby welcome Gunna home," and they were tight before that.
He hasn't.
Okay, pop it. It's snitching culture now,
But here's my thing to your question.
and we go around the room. We start with you.
Here's my 3 years ago when we had the same issue with Tekashi 6ix9ine, and you asked the same question about him, and I told you that I don't think these people care. These shorties care. It's because it's different. The culture is different, and I told you, I said they just want to hear music from him because of who he is. So for people to say that Gunna's a snitch and they ain't fucking with Gunna, them the same people who probably still listen to 6ix9ine.
Yes, sir.
Because I think when it comes to snitching, I'm going to be honest with you, I think old niggas like us care about it, and I think niggas who in the game say no snitching. But regular, these weed heads, these nerds, these people who just love music, I don't think they care about that. Gunna can make a hit. He come out and make a hit. I don't think nobody will care about it, man. I don't. That's just me. I don't.
Jeff?
I don't like it's like with Gunna's situation, we haven't seen nothing come out yet on the people are assuming he's a snitch. Assuming.
I don't know. What came out was him.
Let him speak.
No, I won't be able
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Come on, finish your thoughts.
I don't think
Otherwise, you get some lashes.
if he
Lashes, right quick.
Wake up, nigga.
You finna give him some lashes?
right.
You're gonna have to
Give
rethink
the guy on the end
You have to
5 right
rethink
now.
that. You have to rethink that when y'all keep saying it.
That was for Nick. Give him one pop it too.
And
But
one of my
I'm
brothers
gonna
keep
say
it.
this. It depends on the culture you in. If you in the gang and you in it, you shouldn't be snitching. Period. And you talking all that gun talk on that microphone, talking all that straight street shit, and you snitching? Nah. So.
They bogus.
Wait, so what point are you making here?
I'm just saying, man. Don't talk,
fuck, man?
The point is, don't talk that street shit.
Okay, it's snitching culture then.
Nah.
You say no. You just said yes in so many words, correct? Mm-hmm. You saying yes.
I'm saying no as far as the street shit, but these young niggas don't give a fuck. So they don't care.
So
that's part of their culture.
What's your definitive answer then?
I don't have a definitive answer.
Okay, cool. There we go. Lashes, 5.
he on the bus,
He just did that so he can get them lashes. Pop it, no, just bullshit.
I ain't with that shit.
Go.
No, I mean,
It's
shit.
snitching culture now.
Nigga, I ain't risking my freedom. If I
Uh-oh.
got to get going, I'm getting gone.
Drum roll.
Word up.
But
You're not risking your freedom.
Not risking my freedom. It's culture.
we
It's
consider
culture.
civilians.
We consider we are.
We are because
It's culture.
the guys in the life.
It's culture.
See,
It's culture. Ain't none of that. What was it saying? Snitches get stitches.
this gets
Nah, nigga. Snitches get new chains around their neck.
Sure not.
It's a new pump.
It's a
You know
new-
what I mean?
Big
It's a new
bag.
thing.
the thing.
Yeah.
Big bag.
Got my thing
Chop
on me.
that whole thing.
You chop that whole thing. Nigga. I'm a snitch. It's crazy.
Nigga said I'm a snitch.
I mean, the funniest shit was seeing Shorty in front of Gunna Ride throwing that cheese at it.
That was wild.
That
That
was
was funny.
That was
as
wild,
shit. That
though.
was wild.
Shorty was like,
He just standing there with a stack of cheese, like
Did he throw any on the car?
He didn't. They didn't need to.
No. Watch the video.
He put it right
Just
in
to
front
put
of
it
my
in front of
That
nigga.
shit lame as hell.
Shit.
That shit was lame as
Let
hell.
me go to my car
Old
and see
niggas is entertained
Velveeta
by
in
that
front of my
That
shit.
lame as hell, bro. Look, you took the time out your day to find the nigga car, right? You put money, your own money, in a vehicle to go there.
Oh,
to
yeah.
walk up to it, right?
He got 10 slices.
Right,
Craft.
Right, you got a whole craft joint.
He
right?
got the double
so
pack.
you bought the craft joint, or you probably took it out your own refrigerator, right? You got that close to the fucking car, right? And then you just throwing it at the
He
ground.
told his man to record this.
Yeah.
And mind you, when he recorded it, he really ain't show his face.
No.
Cause you knew it was lame. Lame ass nigga. You a stalker. The fuck? And you throwing it on the ground. Nigga, you that bold, throw it on the fucking car. Oh, wait, cause if they find out it's you and that Maybach fucked up, you ain't got the money for it. Go sit your broke ass down. That shit was lame.
Y'all just-
It looked good, but it was lame.
That
Can you
shit.
imagine
Was,
when they came out and saw cheese
that's
in
what I'm
front of the
talking
ride?
about, nigga.
And they
That's
rolled
what I'm
right
talking
over
about.
that shit, that $500,000
Yeah,
vehicle. Fuck
Yeah.
you talking about?
Them two niggas looking like, man. They looked at each other like, damn. They know. You know what I'm saying?
They know.
They know.
So snitching is culture now.
Culture.
Snitching is culture.
What is culture?
No, the way. Do we have to go through that? I mean, don't
Nah,
answer a
it's
question
cool.
with
It's
a question.
cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Damn,
It's cool. It's cool.
nerd.
Oh, okay.
Dweeb.
All right, let's get into it. Is snitching culture in society? Probably so. In reality, no.
True.
Hotline.
True.
Hotline bling over there.
It's the
Live on the request line.
It's the Pelican.
I need 2 garbages.
Reasonable ignorance
Potty
podcast.
line.
Who this?
It's the potty line.
But nah, like I really mean what I just said. In
I got a half a
society-
can with no pop kernels. All my kernels wasn't pop.
Hey, I found that shit at the bottom of my bag. Shit, chip my tooth. Goddamn it, I can't get this appointment till after the holiday. Now what the fuck I'm gonna do?
My cheese is spoiled.
Oh, shit.
Cheese, too damn cheesy.
Too damn cheese.
I broke my tooth on the caramel.
Damn, you understand what's going on.
But
Rewind.
I know them lines.
But like I was saying, in society, maybe so. Maybe snitching is cool. It's a thing that people do, you know. But in reality, to people who are actually into that shit, or people who've actually been to court and actually fought a case, or been in any type of situation, no, it is not culture.
It's not culture.
It's not cool at all. But let's ask yourself, right? I understand y'all civilians or whoever feels like they're a civilian, right?
I'm a civilian.
If your ass is in that situation, regardless of whether you put yourself in that situation or not,
And I'm facing 30 years.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, he did it
He
all.
killed them female fuckers.
He did it all.
Yo, Bernie, you say
He
he
the
killed them
leader.
motherfuckers?
He the leader.
so with that being said, right?
You face the 30. You gonna.
We not talking. Well, I'm just we having a conversation. Let's not
the
talk about. Let's not talk. I'll tell you the god honest truth. I was in a situation before where I could have pointed the motherfucking finger. Motherfucker came to me. I got arrested. I was in a particular situation once upon a time, and motherfucker came to me and say, "Look, we don't even want to really deal with you. This is who we after. We know that you know this motherfucker. What can you tell us about them?" this is what we could do for you. I simply said, lawyer. There was nothing else to talk about. You got me. What I look like giving you somebody else, right? Go do your fucking job. I'm going to pay my lawyer. I'm going to fight my case. I got caught doing what I was doing. This is my shit. I'm a man. I'm going to own it. I don't need to tell on bro. I don't need to tell on so-and-so. And furthermore, the motherfucker they wanted me to tell on, one of the motherfucker that was considered family, one of the guys, it was a motherfucker that we had business dealings with. But if I really wanted to, go get his ass. And it wouldn't have made me none for real in my heart. But me being me, I'm not that type of dude. If I'm here, I'm gonna stand on what the fuck got me here. You feel me? But 9 times out of 10, matter of fact, I lowered the number. 7 times out of 10, in today's society, ain't nobody trying to go to jail, bro. Nobody. And even in this situation, if you really ask me, I ain't never seen niggas get time served and fucking probation for RICO. So I don't give a fuck if they just after Thug or not. You had 300 witnesses. You had all this shit. All these niggas taking pleas. And the only thing that ain't came out yet is anything significant about Thug. All they keep saying is, well, we after Thug. We after Thug. He the main one. He the main one. They ain't said no years. They ain't really said no charges. They brought up the old case, but they can't use shit from the 2015 raid. They can't use their testimonies against them. And this is state level. This ain't even a Fed case. So
what they using now, as of today, is that they got on court records a document of a rental car in his name that was used to kill YFFN Lucci's manager or partner.
Peanut.
So to get really to the bottom of this is YSL and them some snitches, Lucci and them people some snitches, because they went to jail first, right? And then all of a sudden, Thug and them go to jail. You got niggas pointing at each other. It's like the Spider-Man meme. And what's really come from all of it, right? These same niggas that you know committed crimes, you're giving deals to and letting them out. And giving them time served. And probation on racketeering.
Yeah.
And RICO.
RICO.
His brother cannot talk to him for 10 years.
For 10 years.
Who gives a fuck? They free.
Can't see him, can't talk to him for 10
He's
years.
free. Bro, if I'm, hey, look at me. I'll see you in a decade, my nigga. Write me a letter. Or we just can't communicate at all?
And then there was a theory saying that Thug told all them, man, go ahead and do what's best for you.
Because that's what it kind of looked like. And I think if that's the situation, Thug probably told him to do it because the shit they got on him circumstantial in the first place.
But they say that's how Thug is. They say, you know, he, on one hand, he makes shit happen. And on the other hand, he a real ass dude. So I don't know. All I know is dude was in the courtroom, his baby mama, they played that. His baby mama was saying, hey, you come home to your son. Tell on him. Basically, she said tell on him.
They bringing up the incidents about when Wayne's bus got shot up.
Yep.
And dude had to serve time for that. YFN Lucci's mom, which I did not know, she got shot.
I ain't know that either.
So
I ain't know that either.
That's why.
Nah, that's wild.
Don't this shit sound like a lot of reaching though? Cause like this my thing.
Let
right?
your mom get shot, nigga. What you
look. We not talking about me. I'm talking about
No,
the case.
this,
My mother gets shot, nigga. You ain't got to worry about it, cause I'm coming.
Gotcha.
Me, whoever else, probably just me. But like I said, regardless of that, don't this shit look wild? Like when they have cases on people and they have hard evidence, bro, they go at it.
They've been on surveilling him since 2016. That DA actually said that today in court. We've been surveilling him since 2016, all his dealings and everything. So they built the case.
So my thing is,
they said something. I didn't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead.
I'm about to say it. Let me say this real quick. Then you go back to you. They talking about they trying to get that 100 acres back from him that he bought.
Wow.
That's the whole Bill Cosby thing.
That's the Bill Cosby thing.
You're trying to go for NBC.
Right, NBC. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know, man. I got to see how the whole case plays out. But to me, this.
Nick, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he cooked.
So if he cooked,
I
then-
think he cooked.
So if he's cooked, then cook him. What's taking y'all so
but
fucking long to cook him?
I think it's will. It's just due process. But I think he cooked. I think he cooked.
How long you think he gonna sit?
30 years.
Fuck.
I think he cooked. When old girl made that statement, when she first, I think he cooked. I think he cooked.
That black woman.
Yeah,
right?
I think he cooked.
Oh man, she
I think he
relentless.
cooked.
I mean, here's the thing. They were saying that them two people, them two factions was tearing up the streets.
Yes.
Shooting each other. Thug's child's mother died. Got shot.
And blame that shit all on Chicago.
Mother got shot. The YFN Lucci's mother got shot.
Dude
It's
in
going
prison
back
got
and forth.
killed. Yeah, I think he cooked.
The thing about it is, you know.
You heard the white lady today in court.
What she
They caught her voice saying, "We just want the leader." They got her saying that in court.
It sound like some Larry
talking
Hoover
to
shit.
no the lawyer chick that was, remember the young dude who baby mama, his lawyer. She was like, we just want the leader.
The prosecutor said that.
You hear her saying that.
That sound like some Larry Hoover shit.
I mean, it's the YSL like. I mean, it's
Is Gunna a snitch?
I don't think he a snitch.
according to the streets, according to people who are into that kind of lifestyle.
They say he a snitch.
He's a snitch.
Then all
If
of
you're
them-
not getting,
then all of
if you're
them
not getting, if you're not getting welcomed home, or if you're not getting stood beside by anybody, then you're gonna be labeled as such.
Every street dude that I know that I talk to, we talk about it. They say he a snitch.
Then they all
See?
some snitches.
See,
Every street dude I know.
All of them.
then that's what it is. That's law, then, right?
I asked him flat out on some old real. I'm like, is Gunna a snitch? They say, yeah, bro. You don't get out like that.
But they all got out like that. So they all some snitches.
Snitch.
And furthermore, we already have evidence of Gunna having questionable dealings inside of a courtroom already. So are we surprised? Is Gunna the nigga that we really thought was whoever the fuck?
Tough.
Come on, man. Who gives like
But remember,
if this shit would have happened with Thug, I'd be upset.
but the plea he got out on is basically they just said, can you testify that YSL is a gang? Can you testify that they had a criminal activity? He said yes to all that. That's all they wanted. And now that cannot be used against Thug when he's up with his cross-examination or whatever.
So that's what I always wanted to understand about this. How is that snitching if it can't be used in the court of law against the person in which they're trying to get? How?
You can't talk to the police. Can't talk to the law.
Okay.
And dude said today, he was like, I can't believe everybody's saying I'm a snitch. Check my paperwork. Hit it.
Oh, they finna have hella paperwork parties behind this shit.
Pushing paper.
Hella paperwork parties behind this shit.
Pushing P.
Yeah,
Pushing paper.
Yeah, paperwork parties for real, pushing
They
people.
finna
Right?
have-
For real.
Because
I
they
mean,
all,
but see, here's the thing.
they all snitches.
Even some in the situation, with the whole when Dirk had his problems, Dirk and Von had their problems. Somehow, some way, it just went away.
It went away.
One died, one's still here. No more court case. No more
Nothing.
fighting anything.
Money was exchanged.
I mean, it's good you're gonna have a hellified lawyer. That's correct.
Did we talk about the T.I. shit on here?
Them three niggas
Yeah,
was
last
the
week.
OJs.
Last week.
It's-
What you call them?
Them three niggas was the OJs.
Hit it.
See, I mean, the thing about it is, I think now with these kids now that do
That was
shit,
mine.
I think it's gonna be more and more where once they crack down, you see they just cracked down on another one on Sauce Walker shit.
Sauce Walker.
They arrested 14 people in his what's the name out of his camp after he was talking shit about Gunna being a snitch.
Now see what he gonna do.
This shit ain't nothing new though.
But again, if all of us who follow social media, Twitter, all that, what have we heard about Gunna? I mean about Thug.
Yeah, demon.
What do we heard about it? If we heard about it, what you think the
It must be
feds
true.
know about
It
it?
must be true, right?
He was tearing them streets up. Down
Yeah.
there. He doing calling, doing a lot of
It's
shit.
kind of lawless down there, though. You know, I just came back from down there.
Everybody say that.
It's kind of lawless.
People who live down there say, hey, over there, where they from, is different. This ain't the Atlanta we see on TV. Where they from is different.
It's crazy how close
you
all
get
that shit
you
is.
get into the lifestyle, you get into the rap music lifestyle. You get to the apex of your artistry. You get all this fame and money, but you still trying to keep the street shit still pop, still going. You know, I mean, even some of the people from the police, you know, felt like it was still being called from California for hits that was to be done up here.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Hits from, you know, Atlanta and California, you know, from the artists that was out in those areas who have reached the highest of all heights and everything like that. They were still, you know,
Calling for a hit.
calling for hits on you know, certain individuals up here.
You surprised?
Yeah. I'm surprised because the thing about it is you get to a certain point where you get to a certain point in life where you have to leave shit alone. You could just talk your shit, but leave shit alone. You don't have to, you know, validate. You don't have to give the validation of it. But the younger hip hop generation fan lives for thirst for validation of such activity.
Ken Jinx said Gunna is not a snitch.
I wanna rebuttal that.
You say you what? You said what?
I don't really.
If the street niggas told you he is a snitch, he a
I
snitch.
know, but under the law that I don't think he a snitch. But I mean, I get it. I understand the street dudes from their point of view. I understand why they say
We
this,
don't live their
but
world.
I'm not a street dude.
Right, we don't live their world.
I'm not.
Right.
I lost my train of thought. Go ahead.
Rewind. Glad we talked about that. We spoke on that a brief for the we're gonna see how 23 rolls out. We're gonna see who else gonna start snitching then. Whether it be
Okay, I got it back now.
Okay, you got it back. Rewind it back again.
So
I'll take 2 lashes.
So my thing
I
is,
threw him off. Boss.
my thing is, like, you say it's a younger generation thing, right?
Yeah.
I think this is another access to information type of situation, right? Like, Gunna's an A-list. We would say he's an A-list hip hop act, right?
Especially down there, yeah.
Down there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I think this type of shit has been going on forever, right? Because if you look in the older movies, there's snitching going on in there. Nino snitching on everybody, right?
Yeah.
So snitching's not a new concept. It's not like just 1 out of 10 motherfuckers was doing it back in the day. I think it's just as prevalent now as it was then. It's just now we have platforms and outlets in which you're finding out about who gives a fuck if Sauce people got Rico. Like, it's Sauce, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's convenient, we put people on certain pedestals so we can paint a certain narrative. But like, Sauce Walker is an A-list rapper compared to Gunna? No, absolutely not.
So,
but it's relevant because of the situation.
How much the 5 out of the 4 you all, how many times have you heard this much the word Rico?
A lot.
It's been a lot.
I heard it when I was younger.
But I've only
John
heard-
Gotti and them all.
I've
that
only
shit.
heard it in the movies.
I only heard about it in
the
when it comes
movie.
to the mobs,
Yeah.
in the movies,
The movie.
and when it came to Irv Gotti, and
Yeah.
that was it.
Oh, okay. So with that being said, would it have been would the traffic went to it like this in the 90s if it was of someone that wasn't of some type of entertainment or music stature? Would it? Because Ricos happen all the time for different shit.
Ricos happen all the time, but the thing about it is, what I'm trying to say is that after 2003 or 4 or 5, whatever,
Murder Inc.
Murder Inc. was fighting the Rico or whatever. After that, you had a you had a situation where even though T.I. went to jail, it was not a RICO.
You know what they say about him, though?
Even though it wasn't a RICO.
Right.
Yeah, they say he was a snitch. They said back then some people were saying that some of the Atlanta niggas were saying he was a snitch.
They're saying he's an informant.
He was an informant and all that. I didn't think so.
Because informant's worse than snitch.
I think they just bought the case. Him and Atlantic bought the case. They bought them gun cases.
I mean, I feel you.
Shit, they bought that time down. And then he would come out later and said, "What you think I got high-priced lawyers for?"
I get it. I get what you. I get what you saying. Maybe it's just the evolution of the hip hop police, because the hip hop police was only on so many different artists back then, right? It had to be the big ones that made sense to go after.
Right.
Now, since the internet is so wide and vast, and since niggas is telling on themselves so much, motherfuckers kind of just being able to sit back and just watch you tell on yourself. Kind of easy to get evidence nowadays, isn't it? So, like I said, I correlated back to the internet being able to have access to all this information.
Incriminate themselves.
We have way more news outlets now, because back in the day, only NBC, ABC, CBS was telling you shit. TMZ ran by who? And that's who niggas is getting their source of information. The Shade Room is ran by who?
That's true.
And that's where niggas is getting their source of information. So
that's true.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, it's like the Inquirer online.
Like these little those outlets I just remember Media Outtake, niggas used to run it out every day to see what the shit was. And it's kind of crazy how we use those as what's validated or
that's
give
our
something
news.
validity.
But that's our news.
And then but what makes it worse is come behind that, like the Kanye shit is a perfect example. You went on Drink Champs, on Revolt, on YouTube, and ended up on CNN and Fox News.
He went to a black media outlet.
I ain't even gonna
Hit
say
up on
black
a black
media.
media outlet.
I ain't even gonna say black media. I'm gonna take race out of it. You went to the little guy, right? And then the big guy came running after you.
So I'm gonna bring up another example. You bring up Shade Room, Jasmine Brand, all that. So imagine
Ball alert.
Imagine what we know now with Shade Room. Just imagine if that was around when BMF was at the height.
Yeah.
They would have been locked up.
Quickly.
Fast.
Quickly.
You know what I'm saying?
Especially after you seen that doc.
I watched the doc. When I'm watching the doc, my conclusion after watching the doc, Meech was only locked up because he was living larger than life.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that.
Shining.
They didn't like that. Because
didn't like that
they
shit.
never charged him with a body.
Nothing.
They never charged him with a kilo of cocaine.
They charged him for
It
he
was
got more money than
RICO.
me.
It was conspiracy.
That's the worst.
You do realize RICO and conspiracy is just as fucked up as we in the car, stop at the gas station, I run in there and rob them, run back in the car, say pull off. You're an accomplice, right? Now, RICO isn't the same exact thing, but it's kind of the same exact thing. It's like, I'm aware, but I ain't got shit to do with it, but because I'm aware of something, because I have knowledge of something, look what position you could be put in.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine Shade
Lawless.
Room.
RICO's like the most
Imagine
loose
Shade Room in 05 when the BMF was at the height. Imagine that.
My God.
It's the times. It's so hard to compare older shit to newer shit now.
No, just the way they were moving.
But the way they move.
The way they moved. They was it.
Well, and the way they moved, the way he moved.
Man.
You doing too much.
His brother Terry told him, like, nigga, you doing too
Terry told him,
much.
slow down, but
He like, I'm light skinned. Fuck these rappers. I'm pretty.
But he was the one that was doing the everyday
Regular shit.
drug shit.
Yeah.
Terry was.
He
the one they caught on the wiretap.
The dark-skinned nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Terry was-
never caught Meech with any bricks, any bodies, any guns.
But they know.
They spent. He was showing
But
it
we
around.
know- but they know.
He was showing it.
And see, that be the thing about these cases, too. They not really going to tell you how they found this shit out. They not we informant this, informant that. They not gonna really
But
tell you.
The Atlanta PD and the feds, they arrested a dude in their organization, and dude basically said, "Yeah, Meech is the leader." And that's what they went on. That's what they went on. They said Meech is the leader. That's what they went on.
And that's all it took. So
That nigga told Puff.
that's why I want to see the Thug case play.
I got a boat too.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Is this gonna be a movie?
He did. He told
Tubi?
he
Is
told-
Tubi. YSL shit gonna be a movie? Thug gonna be a movie? If that's, you think Thug gonna get off like Snoop did back in Murder Was the Case?
That's the next joint on the way. That's the next doc under the 50 Cent.
You
Act.
think 50 Cent gonna get the
No,
YSL
50
case?
No, 50
He gonna get the YSL shit now?
Who?
Nah, Tyler Perry gonna get it.
Oh God,
Pop it!
They gonna
Get
be
what?
singing.
Get what?
Have niggas singing.
Give him 3.
3 lashes.
Who, me? Tyler Perry got the biggest motherfucking movie studio in the motherfucking America. What we talking about?
They filming movies on his shit.
They
That
film
nigga got the
They
biggest.
film Wakanda,
Wakanda was on his
on
shit.
his shit.
Hey, you giving me lashes? I'm bigging up the black man. What's to you?
I just said, I
Who
don't
gonna
think,
wear the
I
dress?
wanna give
Who gonna
lashes
wear the
out.
dress?
No, I just don't
You
think.
a lastician.
Who gonna put the dress
Oh
on?
no. A lastician. A lastician. A lastician.
Y'all gonna
Hey,
get that fucking sound effect.
I don't think that's part of his brand. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Part of Tyler's brand.
What?
Tyler Perry's
Niggas?
studio is big enough
Men?
to fit all the other major studios
Not
inside his
negative,
shit.
not negative shit like that.
No, hell no. It can't
It's
be.
part of 50's
you
brand.
can't sing no. You can't sing no
You
happy
need
songs.
to
and
watch
shit.
that doc though.
Man,
Part of
What do you
50's.
That
what is it on?
BMF doc.
Yeah,
It's
watch
on
that.
Stars.
Stars.
You need to watch that. That shit is.
You mean his show? Or
No, the
documentary
documentary
on the-
about the BMF
BMF come back
movement,
next
how it
month, too.
started. Like you need to watch that doc.
You gotta watch that.
Like that shit.
That shit was like.
I didn't know that them dudes. I didn't realize how big they was.
They were
Tell you,
big.
man.
And I had no idea that they was like that.
Yeah.
They were
I had
big.
no
When them
idea.
niggas left
You know
Detroit,
they was plugged in with two up here. You know
yeah,
that, right?
and they talk about that in the doc, but I had no idea.
They
you
were.
know he was plugged in up here too, right?
who? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cause I got family members from the D that's BMF, so I know.
Like they was
when
like
them niggas left Detroit, Detroit damn near should have went for sale.
he left Detroit because he was gonna get killed.
Yeah,
Get killed.
But he
or
went
get
to
jumped.
Atlanta and just basically was like,
Right.
They sent that child down south.
I run Atlanta now. We
Yeah.
run this. BMF run Atlanta.
you got a billboard.
Billboard, like we run Atlanta.
Man.
Welcome to Atlanta.
And the
right
police
next to
was like,
Jermaine's.
the police was like, who is this?
But ain't that doing like I can't feel no compassion about a motherfucker moving sloppy. Why are you doing that?
Well, that's what his brother felt like. His brother felt like you. Like, why you so loud?
Relax.
Why you so like? Why you got to go out?
Why you gotta
and-
turn up?
Why you got to have 15 cars in your entourage? Why you got to do all this?
Right.
But he said, "Hey,
man-
look, I
this
make all
man-
this money.
He was trying to.
We
do
got
a-
enough to spend it." That's how he felt.
He was trying to do a magazine, and this mob put a fucking billboard, Hollywood billboard sign, like on some Hollywood shit. BMF, and he's sitting there.
Your bitch fucked my bitch. Go ahead.
Remember the Don
Ain't
Diva
nobody
magazine?
hating. Go ahead, finish your
Remember
saying.
Don
Like-
Diva?
Yeah.
They had a whole article with them. Shout
Yeah.
out to Diego. Man and Rollo. Nigga, that whole issue, BMF, what was that? What was that rapper they had? Blue somebody.
Blue Da Vinci.
Blue Da Vinci.
Yeah. He was that man. That
They said that's the one who stitched.
That's what they say.
that's yeah.
That's what
You
they say.
damn near dry snitching on yourself though.
Listen.
That's what they say.
Now that man had a big ass, stupid ass billboard, and them police was like, "This man is crazy. This man go put himself in a big billboard, showing attention to him,
You want to go to jail.
man."
Yeah,
Like-
he was
Like he said, like we selling drugs. By the
like, man,
boatload.
fuck
He
them.
said it.
He's like, fuck them rappers.
He said,
Like, fuck them rappers.
he said, yeah, we selling drugs, but ain't no violence.
Right. We ain't heard nobody.
That's what he said. He said, we ain't hurt nobody. Ain't no violence. We all brothers. We get along. We just trying to make money.
Oh, this the co-op.
He said it.
He said it.
From,
I mean-
from prison.
I mean, shit, BMF, what it stand for? Shit,
Black
blowing
Mafia
money
Family.
fast.
Black mafia family.
No,
He said it.
Blowing money fast.
He said it, man.
For real.
He was like, hey. And then when you watch the doc, you like, okay, he moving in circles with Puff.
Yeah.
He moving in circles
Jermaine
with
Dupri.
but a whole bunch of people.
The Brad is in the
I mean, he
circle.
sells cocaine.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is them people like
Or in the entertainment
they know who
industry.
he is.
Yeah, because
And they, you know what I'm
Remember when
saying?
Fab got caught up with them
When
niggas?
Fab got caught up with him.
On the, he was
Y'all
on the tour bus.
surprised?
He's on a tour bus.
Yeah, on tour bus. They had work in the luggage compartment.
Yep.
Yeah, because they sell drugs.
He remember that body that he caught when he killed what's the name's man, the little security guard.
Security guard.
Caught the body.
Well, they tried to put that body on Meech when they had that little altercation outside that club in Atlanta compound, and one of the bodyguards got killed. But the bodyguards of I don't know if it was Puff, it was somebody. One of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Puff's.
It was Puff. Yeah,
It was him and Wolf was going back.
that's
and
what it
forth.
was. Yep.
Yeah,
And they tried to put that body on him. He beat it.
Yeah, he beat it because they was shooting at each other and shit.
He beat it. He got shot in the ass.
They was shooting each other over a bitch.
Jake.
Yeah.
Over a
Shot me
bitch.
in the ass.
The funny shit, when he came in there and sat on the table, like, man, I'm shot my
He
ass.
said, I'm shot in my ass.
Talk to me right here.
I can't sit down.
I can't sit down. Said nigga clown
That's
up
in
on
the documentary.
Yeah.
It's all in the doc.
It's on. What's it on?
Stars.
Stars.
All right, I'm about to
It's a good ass doc. Like
8 episodes.
it actually, the way they did it, 50 a fucking genius.
Yeah.
The way he wrote out this doc after BMF, the first season had dropped. So now you get to see the real Lamar, what his real name is, how that all started, that beef. Like it's the way they did it. It's dope. It's dope.
Southwest T is in
the doc?
Yeah.
No, nope.
Still
Nope.
keeping it quiet, huh?
He not in that. You don't get nothing from him.
He dark skinned.
You don't get nothing from him.
No,
Rewind.
no. Southwest T. No matter what he was big, fat, or whatever. He didn't want the limelight.
Of course not.
Which,
You want
in a sense, I like him. Like you selling, you doing illegal
Stop
activity.
telling on yourself, man.
Low key.
You see that video?
snitching is culture.
You see that video when Meech gave Terry that chain?
That chain?
He said, nigga, my neck is woe out. I've been wearing these heavy ass chains for a long ass time. Man. Give me something short and lighter.
Yeah.
This was in the series, or this
Now y'all
was
just
in the
something like a real.
Yeah, it's a
hot take.
real. Yeah, it's a real.
Rewind. What else has been going on in the news? We went into the we delved into the somewhat of the Deion aftermath situation. They lost the Celebration Bowl to North Carolina Central University. You all watched the game.
Yep. Good game.
Your takes on Prime at his before the game interview
when he broke down,
when he said, there wasn't gonna be a monument built out here for me. I didn't want that. I did get a chance to see a clip of him on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharp. Did you all get a chance to take a look at it?
I saw the interview today. The whole
You saw the whole
entire
interview?
Yeah.
I saw a clip of it.
Very good interview, man.
What was your takes on it?
It was good to see Prime and Shay talk because you could tell they were having a conversation amongst homies. And, Shannon asked him the questions.
Tough questions.
Are you a sellout?
Tough.
Like he got right to it. Like he didn't throw him no softball pitches. Like he asked some tough questions and Prime answered it all. It's about an hour long, but it's worth it because it's real good. Like it's my thing with that. My thing with Deion. I don't think Deion, and I said this last week or the week before. I really don't think Deion misled anybody. He didn't. I just think that people fell in love with the idea of, especially Jackson State, that they hurt because Coach Prime, that's who they came to see, and he no longer there.
Kumbaya.
I just really believe that. And people, it's their own fault for saying he was going to save the entire HBCU athletics.
The savior.
And he wasn't there for that.
It goes when I just tapped you. It goes back to what you said. We fell in love with
the Kumbaya,
with the God shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was
it. Yeah,
it.
you can't. You
You
can't
put the God in there.
put the God in there.
Prayers
He
and shit.
still said the shit in the next press conference.
He
Well,
said it.
here's my thing. And I push back on people like that.
Push back on people that.
That's his faith.
Yeah.
So if that's what he believes, who are we to go after him because that's what he believes?
Okay,
He's not pushing God on you. He's not pushing God on you. He's saying this is what I believe. This
And
is
God
what my
told me
mission
and
is.
Okay,
sent me.
no, but here's the thing. You saying don't push. We shouldn't push back. But the thing about it is, you know how we as a people are.
But he talks
some
about
of
that
our
on the
people.
interview,
We are
Maul.
people.
He brings that up. He said
We always looking for a leader, somebody whose word we gonna believe in. And
I hear
pushing
you.
you pushing the narrative that God led me here and God led me to do this and everything and God this is whatever. He did all that.
But that's his faith.
That's his pitch.
That's his faith. It's just like a person saying, "Well, Allah led me to do this." Do we push back on that?
That's
Hell yeah, it gets pushed back.
But if that's what you believe, who am I to tell you wrong?
lying.
Because I disagree with the decision.
Hey, the thing about it is,
City live.
if you hear a nigga talk that okay, it's just prime example.
Okay.
Prime. Dude.
Side note, prime example. Give me a rewind.
No pun. No pun.
You all right? You want to sleep, nigga? Wake up, nigga. Wake up. Hey, B, C. Go ahead, do that shit again.
Hey,
There you go.
listen, I DJ 2 nights in a row.
Good. We
That's
need
a
to
good
do
movement,
3 more
nigga.
nights in a
3
row,
more
nigga.
nights.
Anyway,
And I'm
Christmas
in
dinner
all you
on
do is
you.
play number house music anyway, and then
No, no.
and
House
one
tonight.
Luther song.
No, House Tonight, and then I did the All 45.
Big Luther or Skinny Luther?
Big
Big Luther.
Luther.
All right, there we go. There we go.
We
I don't want to hear dancing with my
Up
daddy.
my
I don't wanna hear that shit. I want to hear dancing with my daddy. I want to hear none of that shit.
No, we had some.
1,000 kisses
I wanna hear
from
Promise.
you is
Right,
never
hell yeah.
too much.
God damn
Oh,
it.
yeah, promise. Yeah, damn.
Promise.
You know, you just like the
And
nigga
his
that
girlfriend record, Jam Tonight.
the nigga Pop it, man. Hey,
Tonight.
just like when you felt, just like them niggas up there in Brooklyn fell in love with them, fall in love with the preacher that got robbed.
My God.
Now
That's
you
on
facing
them, though.
Now you facing that
You know
Fed
what?
charge.
That's on them.
I got
He
some
facing
ignorant
the Fed
shit to
charge.
say.
But that's on them. They some dumb motherfuckers.
I got some ignorant shit.
Take the picture.
Now you facing Fed charges, man.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
That's the
on
same thing
on
about
the-
with
on the
Mace.
joint.
You know what?
Think about it, Mace.
You know what?
You
But-
felt you what Mace.
Go ahead, because I'm
when
gonna.
Mace flipped to-
I'm finna say some
Mace
wild shit.
flipped to the
Go
preacher
ahead,
shit.
'cause I got.
They
some-
got on it. They
You
got
know
on him about
Go
that
ahead.
shit too.
You know what?
Go
All
ahead.
you niggas steady waiting on Jesus, but will accept anybody in the meantime.
Working title number 1. Say it again.
All you niggas waiting on Jesus, but will accept anybody in the meantime.
Bombs.
That's
You're
all
rubbing
right.
off on this fuck. You
This
know
is-
that, right?
That's all right.
This is why.
That's all right.
This is why. Again,
Damn.
religion,
Hey,
faith.
does not.
People like him, dude from New York, it fucks it up for people who really want to join a church
Yeah.
Or mosque.
or a mosque.
Or any kind of spiritual guidance.
It's shit because they shit on, they prey on people like you said. I got a savior complex. He talking some good shit. I'm gonna give my life savings to him.
Take 10% of my check every week.
Exactly. They
'Cause you-
fuck it up.
Because you gonna lead me, you. Not who we praying to, but you.
But here,
But here's
You
the
gonna
thing.
lead us.
But here's the thing. If you truly follow,
And you
follow
believe.
the Bible, like I have all my years, it tells you don't follow man.
Right. You go for
You
the
follow
fruit.
the word.
Go for the fruit, yo.
right.
The fruit, the word. But like you just said, people fall in love with the man in a flashy suit, the man up there talking all
Nah,
this.
niggas fall in love with, it's not even the man. Niggas fall in love with entertainment. Niggas love to be entertained.
Hit it.
But
Title number 2.
but let me make this clear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You know what
Rewind.
I'm saying? And I agree with you.
You do?
I agree with Coach.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go deeper.
All right.
Many of us got to see the movement of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? One thing that Deion did at Jackson State, not only he was talking the God talk, but he was showing and proving. He was getting these kids making something out of nothing. And he was showing and proving, making sure like, okay, like when you go to church and you give your 10%, you want to see your 10% in play. You want to see your tithing in movement. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the pastor getting paid or the pastor getting the Cadillac, you want to see them scholarships being given to these young folks.
Yeah.
You want to see your church being beautified.
You want to see more than church Sunday dinners.
Right.
You
With
want
foil.
You want to see movement. You know what I'm saying? See action being done with your money. Because people get this thing twisted. People think church is
That real
this.
fan been fixed yet?
Right.
All that.
People think
all that.
churches, they say it's a non-for-profit, which is correct.
Right.
But church is a business.
It is a business.
Absolutely.
It is a business.
You know what I'm saying?
It is a business.
And
It's a
we got
tax exempt business.
Right, it's a tax
Wonderful.
exempt business. But all your money has to be accounted for the things that need to be done.
Absolutely.
And it's a community organization. People
Absolutely.
also got to understand that. That feeding the homeless every week, that's your tithes being used, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Those things have to be done. You know what I mean? We cannot, that's non-negotiable. So when Deion, you know what I'm saying, talk that God talk and all that, of course them kids gonna get excited. But the thing that made Deion great was the fact that he pushed them kids in a place where they needed to be champions. Because he always said, I'm a champion.
I'm a rebuttal on that one, right? So Deion had a great recruiting class, right? He just had some good kids, didn't he? Now, if you gave them the same kids a halfway decent coach, they should perform pretty decent, right?
They should. But Deion kept it real on the interview with Sharp. He said, they came to Jackson State because of me. I know how to be in the room. I know how to talk to mom and dad. Mom and dad know I'm prime. They want prime. He. That's the thing. Deion never shied away from
Who
that.
he is.
He never shied away from
Y'all
that.
niggas just thought it was something else.
Yeah.
Jackson State is hurt.
They
The
saw
people was
Moses.
up, they fans.
And they was fucking up the money, right?
And Deion said, Deion said some real shit on the interview. He said, Sharp, the president wanted me to sit down with people who ain't even cutting no checks. You know what I told the president? I'm not wasting my time with them people. What they gonna tell me if they ain't writing no checks? He said, put me in the front of the people who write big checks. That's who I need to be in front of.
And he sure enough.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Nothing. And he sure enough he was doing that.
People say that. He said they always got something to say about what should be done. But what are you doing?
He said verbatim that I'm not going to sit up and talk to somebody who's going to cut the check for $5,000.
But to be honest, think about it. What is $5,000 going to do?
How did we advance this if we do not put ourselves in front of people who will help us advance, right? Now, the same amount of time you can sit there and talk to somebody who's going to give you $5,000 is the same amount of time you can sit there and talk to someone who's going to give you $100,000. Which conversation is more valuable? Which one is more potent to what we're actually trying to do? You sitting up here trying to save face and make communications and be, you know, that's the loyalty shit, like shake hands and meet it. Fuck that. Tommy Carcetti called motherfuckers who was cutting the check.
He sure did.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
That's a Wire reference.
Yeah.
Fuck. He went to the constituents who meant something to move his vote. Every time you seen Tommy Carcetti, was he talking to some white folk? He was talking to niggas because he needed the nigga vote. So if I need money, why am I talking to a motherfucker who can give me $5,000 when I can talk to a
He went to them
motherfucker
black churches like a
did.
motherfucker.
who can give me $100,000?
He did.
Who can give me $1 million? Who can bring me the kids I need? Time spent is time spent. Let's spend it wisely.
People got to understand, man,
Little-
when
little
you
Wire
are
reference.
when you a head coach at these universities, you have to raise money. You have to be willing to meet with people
You literally a politician whole time.
who got big pockets.
Talk to the alumni.
Like
how
them
them Ivy schools do it.
exactly.
What
Like
the big- what the big donors at?
I'm a coach. Hey, I need a shooting machine.
Bong.
They cost $2,500. Hey, I need this shooting machine. Can you get this for me?
Done.
You got to tell them why you need the shooting machine. You got to tell them the reason being because your budget is this. You have to make them, okay, coach, here's the check right here.
And the numbers don't lie. And we winning.
No.
Come on, run that.
And Deion said the most important thing on the show, and Ken Jinx, everybody who got a problem with Deion said the HBCU is broken. Why are they almost close to failing in terms of financial reasons? He said that's what we need to get down to the bottom line of. Why are they almost failing?
It can't be because all the alums don't donate.
It
can't be that.
He said only 7% are donating.
It can't be that
That's what I'm saying.
Are alums donating, keeping the PWIs alive and awake and thriving? Is it the alums donating?
What is it?
What is it?
It is.
Tuition.
Yeah, but we went down the list. We went down the list last week
of
the week before.
Yeah. I'm asking about the PWIs. So you mean to tell me that 60 and 70% of all the alums from the PWIs are donating money to the schools?
They're donating money to the
They
schools.
donate money to the schools.
So the niggas don't donate the money back to their schools?
Pretty
No,
much.
they just buy the
So the
hoodies.
niggas taking their money to church.
They buy the
So
hoodies.
why don't you get a pastor to run the fucking team then?
They run to the hoodies,
They tried with Pastor Prime,
and it didn't work.
and it didn't work.
Church.
Because honestly, in the prime, an example of it, just like Hales Franciscan had money from Jordan that was supposed to be used for infrastructure. And then the alumni didn't want to give back. So then the money that was for infrastructure was used now is stipend money. So now you have stipend money, which is monopoly money, paying teachers. Now you got disgruntled. No alumni is giving in. We have a school that's not there no more. Leo is still open because of
Oh my God. Leo ain't gonna never close.
because of the check writers that they have
From 50 years
from
ago.
50 years ago. But I told them niggas, y'all better stop putting them picnics on the lakefront because one of them white check writers gonna roll up and see nigger them. Checks gonna stop. They see the Tootsie Roll and a nigga brought a lion to one of the picnics one time.
Damn, a lion?
They see that shit like, oh, this where our check money going to this
It's
lion.
the Leo Lions though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
okay,
Lions,
yeah.
yeah.
Shit, I mean that kind of makes sense.
But
then.
but
It's kinda
but I'm
dope.
just paralleling to that's what HBC is that money is not going back. The alumni is not going back like they should.
I got a
They
better
go
que-
for the games.
Let me ask you a question.
They go for the hoodies.
Are the
paraphernalia.
alums
and the
moving on
parties.
to become prosperous people? Are they moving on to become people who have the type of money to donate that
Regardless,
actually means something to a school?
Let them tell it that the HBCUs produce the most black doctors,
Lawyers.
Cliffs, Claire's.
Right.
So
Yeah.
all those people that seem to operate and seems
Not Floyd and James.
Only time that they ever come back, or only time that they ever bring money back or
homecoming.
whatever is homecoming.
It's homecoming.
all them people sound like people who operate in a white space, huh?
Cause and correlating back to how much they asked us the alumni to we just want $10 a month.
Yeah.
It was niggas that they refused because it was one nigga mad because he had a detention. He holding a grudge from a detention.
That nigga ill.
I was like, you mad because of detention? Nigga, you 50.
Sounds like nigga
Hey,
shit
look.
to me.
Every
shut
quarter.
Get that
man,
nigga a laugh.
Got some water.
I haven't watched the whole episode.
Well, watch it.
Hey,
It's
I watched the
it's good.
20-minute clip. I
It's
saw what he
good.
said,
It's
and that
good.
part of what he said, which was very good.
Every quarter, me and my wife get a email. I mean a mailing thing about donating to Lewis. So I already know that alumni money works, man. It works.
That was the picture.
Shit, alumni money
It
works.
works, man. Them people need that alumni money.
That's the picture.
They need it.
We got sip.
Sippy cups.
Rewind.
Sippy cups.
Air horns.
What's next?
Thank you.
We talked about the Deion. We talked about snitching culture.
Uh-oh.
Now we got to delve into the. Here's my trade scenario for the Bulls.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to something else.
What, the Isaiah shit?
Yeah, that's
we
what
go
I
to
thought.
the-
Oh, rewind.
I thought you was going- that's what I thought you was going to.
Okay, so the Isaiah was on another podcast
On the pivot.
on the Pivot podcast with Ryan Clark and Channing and Fred.
Fred.
Did you all get a chance to take a listen to it, look at it?
I saw that quote.
Or you saw some clips?
I watched it all.
in the truck.
I watched it.
Okay, I was listening to it on my way here and everything. Very enlightening podcast. I believe every word that Isaiah said and says. Isaiah's always been one that's been a smart individual. Maybe sometimes could be seen as too smart for his own kind or whatever. Has always been painted as a villain. When in all actuality, he's not. The man has been very accomplished when it comes to running CBA.
Very accomplished.
Toronto Raptors, head coaching on 2 or 3 different occasions. Now he's doing sports analyst for NBA TV and everything. NBA champion still. Only thing he doesn't have on his resume is Olympics.
Yep.
I don't know if did he talk about that part yet?
No, he didn't bring that up.
They didn't bring it up.
I thought it was that first when he said
Yeah.
early on.
Yeah,
when
but
they
he
missed
didn't.
Olympics.
He didn't bring it up.
Ryan Clark said that that Jordan's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I mean, that's not a hot take. That's not
That nigga
a.
signed my shit.
It is a hot take.
It's
Those
not.
are facts.
It is a hot take.
That's a fact.
How's it a hot take?
It's a hot take for the ones who have this. Once again, we get into this glamorized mirror.
Okay, all right.
We get into this glamorized image
You right.
like we do with Leon.
Of
You
who?
right.
Listen,
No, you right.
This glamorized image that we have of Dion and this glamorized image we have of MJ until you heard him call Scott Burrell a hoe. Come here, hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Well, in my
In the
case,
last
you've
doc.
been around him.
Yeah.
He's an asshole.
He an asshole.
Wait.
So he's always okay, but this still doesn't. We negate all the asshole shit because of all the work that he put in on the court, all the championships he won, the mannerisms, the things he did with the fists,
Yes.
the wearing of the clothes.
Yes.
Even though they stole that shit from the Fab Five and everything, and what he's done also with the shoes that you niggas wear.
Yes.
These are Scotties.
These are
Pop it.
These are 11s.
It's boot season.
Oh, low key, this is the 96
Adidas
pack.
boots.
Yeah.
You got the
New.
bread.
So
96.
Yeah.
Ryan called him my asshole. Like I said, I was alarmed by it.
You was?
Yeah.
I wasn't.
I was alarmed by Ryan calling Jordan an asshole because, like I said, most people in the media and people that's his age, they revere Jordan. People our age revere Jordan. You know what I'm saying?
As a basketball player,
They revere the man, period, because of hoop. If you got niggas, like we said last week, bald heads and hoop earrings.
that's
you have-
Did you have ball-
idolizing.
did you
That's
wear hoop earrings?
idolizing, though.
Idolize, revere, whatever adjective you want to use, cool. Use your education how you want.
I didn't
to
do the hoop
understand.
earrings, man.
But
That was Sinbad.
who's looking very bad. Hopefully you get well. Hopefully you get well.
Yeah.
Also, rest in peace to Franco Harris. Got to say that.
Yeah, I
Rest
saw
in peace
that.
to Franco Harris.
Who was about to get his jersey retired on Sunday.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yep.
Rest in peace to Franco
like an
Harris.
old man just
Part
then.
of my
Wasn't he?
childhood right there. Part of our childhood.
You don't say.
You know what I'm saying? So, rest in peace to Franco Harris from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Died young at 72 years of age, man. Anyway, your thoughts on Isaiah's appearance on the podcast?
First of all, it was probably one of my favorite episodes on the Pivot because anytime you get somebody on that show who, I'm going to speak for myself, Isaiah's always been one of my idols. Growing up in Chicago on the west side, first of all, he went to my grade school. He lived 2 minutes from where I grew up at. I wanted to be a ball handler just like Isaiah. So for me, he one of my idols. It was a really good episode.
It was.
I just want to say for the record, everything he said was facts and true. I know we love Michael Jordan in this city. I know what Michael Jordan means to fans in this city, especially Bulls fans. But when Michael Jordan did come to this city in the early 80s, Isaiah's family did look out for Michael Jordan. Isaiah did not lie. He didn't make up anything. It's facts. And I'm here to tell people one of Isaiah's nephews I went to high school with, me and him are very close. So today he texted me and I asked him flat out. I said, is it true that Michael Jordan basically was close to your family like Unc said? He texted me back. He said everything Unc said was true. The man that stayed with Michael Jordan, which is Isaiah's nephew,
That's the one.
is actually he actually still works for Michael Jordan. He works for Jumpman.
Hit it.
So all that's true. And he was like, what people need to understand is that this is from his nephew. This is what he's telling me. He said his uncle is not bitter about Michael Jordan and the Bulls. He said what his uncle is upset about is that the media, the people have allowed Michael Jordan and others shape their opinions of him, and that's the end and be all. He said that's what his uncle is upset about, is that when you go back to just stuff on a basketball court and stuff that the Detroit Pistons did, they don't get credit for.
He made some valid points.
And on the show, Isaiah talks about that.
Yeah, he made some valid points.
He talks a lot about that. And I told him when we was texting, I said, my only issue with Isaiah is that sometimes I feel like he diminishes Jordan's accomplishments. Because if you ever notice, Isaiah always talk about the media. Michael Jordan was great for the game because he brought awareness to the game. The media. He always talks about, the league wanted him to win, blah, 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 all that. He never really talks about Jordan's accomplishments, though, on the court. So that's my only thing with Isaiah is sometimes he does try to
His feelings get
diminish that. End of the day, I don't give a fuck about that. We all know Michael Jordan, when it come to basketball, he was a bad man. Against the Pistons, anybody. But I get how Isaiah's saying is, hey, in the 80s, I beat Magic,
Yeah.
I beat Bird, and I beat Jordan. Give me credit. And I get that.
I don't hear nobody out here talking about why aren't we talking about Dirk's broken left hand beating LeBron in 2011 or how he just swept Kobe after he got a two-peat, right? Dirk ain't bitching about it. I don't see Tim Duncan out here like, oh, we had a dynasty doing all that shit, right? I don't hear that, right? So, I mean, my thing.
Tim Duncan got a butterfly tattoo on his back.
Tim Duncan is a 5-time NBA champion,
Actually, it's
nigga.
a tramp stamp.
It's a tramp stamp.
Yeah.
Rewind. Okay, excuse me.
He got one.
Wait, rewind.
He got one at the end of the 90s, right? Am I correct? With David Robinson, right?
What's his leverage name?
But
99.
And still,
he has 5 championships.
It still ended up smoking LeBron in them ass. When was that?
What's his name?
A long time after that.
14.
So the point I'm trying to make is, I don't, you know what I'm saying?
But he has a tramp stamp.
You the one bringing that up. Why are you talking about a man's tramp stamp?
He has a tramp stamp.
Well, how did you see his tramp stamp? He showed it to you?
No, I mean, he
You was back there?
You have other guys.
He said it.
He
I mean, he
has a tramp
said
stamp.
it.
I've
He
not
said
listened
it.
to a nigga talk about no tramp stamp.
Tim Duncan has a tramp stamp.
Okay, that's information I didn't need.
Now you know.
Butterfly. Yeah.
Tramp stamp.
Tranquility, huh?
Pink.
We have to be transparent.
I don't know, man. I all this people,
Tramp stamps.
Everybody talking
Snitching
about Michael Jordan being put out to be this like great guy. I grew up watching Michael Jordan. I always heard he was an asshole since I was a kid. Like I met the nigga. Nigga was nice to me. Signed my shit when I was at the restaurant. The whole 9 yards. Took the picture, all that shit. But everything you always heard about Mike growing up was that he was an asshole. There was even rumblings, and I hate to say the shit that on some Illuminati shit, he sacrificed his father.
Yeah, I know. To me, that's the dumbest shit.
That's wild as shit.
It's the worst.
They said the nigga was an avid gambler, right? Like, I've never heard.
He could afford to gamble.
I've heard that he was always I've always known, not heard, but I've always known that he was a great basketball player. Off the court, I heard he was a fucking jerk, right? And I heard that my whole life, so I don't know where this media narrative
He's a loyal
is coming
jerk,
from,
though.
that he's a great guy. I don't know.
Listen,
I think Isaiah just sounds hurt. He sounds like a
no,
ex-boyfriend.
It's not. I think with Isaiah, see, every year we see in the NBA 2 big players who had beef that says, let's put this bullshit aside and let's work on let's rebuild our relationship. It's time for Mike and Isaiah to make that happen. But Isaiah's tough. He from the fucking West Side.
I think that's why Isaiah's so upset about this shit.
We not finna sit here and back down and let some motherfucker who's
outsider.
Outsider, yeah.
Because you took him in. See, that I
Yeah.
think that's the real
That's
issue here.
it.
You
is.
from Chicago,
It
right?
is.
You was playing in
That's
Detroit. This nigga
it.
came to Chicago, put your city on, and even though you might have beat him twice, it still wasn't
Y'all
enough.
got to remember. Y'all got to remember this. Jordan was embraced by Chicago. Isaiah played for the quote unquote enemy.
That's
Even
it.
though he born and raised Chicago, always loved Chicago, always came back here.
You was on the wrong side of the state
But
line, bro.
people look at Isaiah with that Detroit across
Detroit
the chest.
shirt?
Detroit
That's what they looked at.
basketball,
That's
bad
what
boy
they looked
basketball.
at.
And you played with that white man.
That shit hurt Isaiah.
That was your homie.
That shit hurt Isaiah.
It hurt
I
him.
think the Olympic shit hurt more. So
No,
Hurt
No.
his credibility. In the
That
city.
hurt him more, but I'm talking about during his playing days. That hurt him.
Yeah.
Like, on a personal level, like, wait a minute, I'm from here.
That's
He
it.
don't even,
And that's what I think a lot of this
from
shit.
he
here.
don't even acknowledge Scotty, my nigga,
He don't.
at all.
He don't.
He don't acknowledge that. He said Jordan.
Larsa?
Then he said,
He said Scotty was a bus rider.
yeah. Yeah, he don't even acknowledge
He
Scotty
he do not acknowledge
at
Scotty.
all.
That's deep.
tough.
That's deep. But,
But look at him now though,
Who?
Scotty.
I'm looking at his ex-wife.
What about him?
Scotty been talking big shit.
But the most poignant shit that he said in the interview, he said the Bulls, Michael, Scotty, all of them was foul. How they disrespected Jerry Krause.
Yeah,
He said that was foul, and then he said on top of that,
The man
is
is
dead,
dead.
and y'all speaking on him like that. He said, where he come from, you don't do that.
You right.
He was like, you don't do that.
valid points.
That's right.
I agree with him. I gotta agree with him. You may not like Jerry Krause, but Isaiah said during that era, it was 5 GMs who made shit happen, who won. Jerry Krause is one of them. He said the man gave the city 6 championships. It don't matter if you don't like him or not. He got 6 championships. Respect comes before anything else. And he said even if you don't like the GM of your team or the president of your team, you don't disrespect them. And he said the Bulls was foul for that, how they showed that in the documentary. But I think he was more pointed out, he was saying MJ was foul.
Right.
That's what he was basically trying to point out.
Right.
Isaiah, it's mixed.
What's mixed about it?
One side, I believe him. I think he has every right to speak his piece. I just think they need to just make amends. They too old. They too
Like
old.
him
to
and
be
Magic
doing
You
did.
got one West Side nigga versus a dark skinned nigga. What you
From
think?
North
From
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Dark skinned nigga that wear
Rap,
hoop
nigga.
earrings and still wear
Wait, Mike from no.
still wear.
But you the same nigga.
Mike
You
from
the-
Durham.
He born in
wait,
Brooklyn.
Yeah,
wait.
Born in
New York
Brooklyn.
nigga.
Wait,
Born in
wait.
Brooklyn and raised in New York, in North
Raised in North
Carolina.
Carolina.
But dark skin.
Wait.
Keep that in mind.
But y'all the same.
Dark skin, man.
Ball head.
But y'all got
Hoop earrings still.
But you
White socks.
But you got
Boot cut
Dress shoes.
But you gotta honor him as a player, man.
We honor him as a player.
Proven track record.
Yeah, I get to you. Six rings, all
Cut
those
that shit out.
all those
6'4",
individual
6.
trophies and
So
everything.
6'4",
what you saying
6.
is? So you
What
on
I'm
whose
saying,
side?
I'm on Isaiah's side.
But
'Cause
you
I
bigging
think-
up Mike though.
But Mike put it on for the city, whether we like it or not. He came to the city. He never bailed. He stood as a Chicago Bull and gave us how many championships?
Everybody
6.
care about the Bulls 6 championships. Nobody gives a fuck about Detroit going back to back. What's up?
Right.
Let's talk about it. And I used to live there. You hear me?
And that I understand.
You think nobody gives a fuck about Detroit going
Only
back to back?
Detroit gives a fuck about them fucking championships.
They were iconic.
You might.
Team. They was an iconic
They
team.
were.
You
They
might.
was an iconic team. You don't think so?
You might.
It
When
was-
niggas bring up old teams, who's bringing up the Pistons in a constant conversation?
I mean, real shit,
I
though,
hear
B.
Magic, I hear Bird, I hear Mike.
But
Ever
people-
so now and then they
but-
get they're honorable
You know
mention.
what?
But can't front on them.
No.
They,
basketball peers.
they
can't
culture
front.
that. They,
Basketball
I
peers.
they
know
created
that.
They
I
know
created
about
that
Isaiah.
nigga.
I know that. I'm just being devil's advocate.
Right.
But what I'm saying in general terms, how many times are people like, oh, in the Detroit Pistons?
Oh, people
Not
talk,
too often, bro.
Listen.
Not too
People
often.
talk about the Detroit Pistons,
old
man.
niggas do.
No.
What do you
No,
young
no.
niggas talk about? School me.
Right.
What y'all talk about?
No.
Snitching.
Right.
Who stole the
No.
ball? Who took the
I'm not a
ball?
young nigga,
Who
though,
took the
so
ball
I don't
after the
count.
20? Who
No,
took the ball after the
listen.
gym
I'm
was
a
closed?
middle-aged man.
Listen.
They snitch on who took the ball.
Hey, listen. In order for us to become a championship, we had to go through Goliath 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
He owned Mike 3
He
times.
talk about
Oh,
snitching
no.
and Rico all the time. That's what the young motherfuckers.
Oh no,
Me and my
man,
homies
beat
don't talk
the
about
shit out of Mike the first
Foot
game.
jobs.
The first year,
Foot jobs.
that nigga was hopping, nigga.
Oh no.
All I'm saying is all that's fine and dandy.
No, that's that. Come
all
on,
that's cool.
Fuck the
All that's
fuck.
cool.
Hold on.
Nobody brings that shit up. What we
People-
bring up is
people-
6 for 6, nigga.
No,
TikTok.
no, no.
We 6 for
people,
6.
People talk about that journey.
Yeah, they do talk about
Cherry
the journey.
11s.
They
Yeah.
do. It's cool.
Yeah.
They bring up 6 for 6
They
though.
pick. They
What's
talk
6 for
about.
6?
They bring up scoring title and defensive player
But-
in the same year, and I led the league in skill. And come on, like
But growing up, watching the Pistons, as me being young,
that's young.
I was torn because here it is, a dude that I love to watch play, my idol. He knocking my favorite team head off though.
When he was playing against Portland, your ass, we know who he was going for then, though.
honestly,
Detroit.
no, it was more like, damn, Isaiah won. But it wasn't like I was like, okay, Detroit basketball. I wasn't on that.
none of that.
But I was happy he won. Like, I would literally cry when the Pistons would beat the Bulls in the playoffs. That's how upset I used to be.
Heartbroken.
Heartbroken. But
we could
that's
never.
why your
We
city
could
don't
never get
love
over
you
that
like
hump.
that.
we
bro.
couldn't get over that hump.
We could, man. After that third, we was like, fuck that shit.
Isaiah stand on that shit. He let every time they asked him a question about the Bulls, like Ryan Clark was on Sports Center or no, he was on Get Up. He compared Pat Mahomes. He said, "This is the Michael Jordan. Pat Mahomes just doesn't have. Pat Mahomes has a what's the quarterback name for the Cincy? He said Pat Mahomes has Joe Burrow. Michael Jordan don't have that." Ryan Clark said Isaiah texted him during the show. Yeah, you forgot about me. I beat Mike.
Bro, go find you some business.
No.
Isaiah,
seen it, though?
thank you. I was watching it and listening.
Yeah.
I got on. I'm only halfway done.
Yeah.
I'm only halfway done. I'm gonna listen to the rest of it on the way home.
You gotta
It's good.
respect That.
You gotta listen to it because it's good.
I mean, I
And
left
he
off
can-
when he's talked about the Jerry Krause shit. That's what.
But you know
It was
what?
really good, Mar. It was really.
Yeah, but
really
I want to
good.
see because I want to watch the Dion. That was my next thing to
Yeah,
watch.
you have to watch the Dion one.
It was. I mean,
I want to listen to it.
listen, man. However you feel about Isaiah Thomas, he is one of the greatest point guards, the greatest players ever played in the NBA. Ever.
Absolutely.
Michael Jordan even said he's the second best point guard to ever play. So all that, whatever you feel about him on the court, we all saw what he did. When it comes to big games, he always showed up.
And the first best is the big
When it comes
kiss,
to defense,
He always showed up.
he was a man when it comes to defense.
When
He understood it.
against the Lakers, he put up how many points in the court on a fucked up ankle?
25.
It was a record. It was a record.
It still has not
It's
been broken.
It still hasn't been broken. So how y'all feel about Isaiah, I'm saying this to all the Chicago people. That's cool. But when it comes him on the court as Chicago people, what do we already respect? Guys who can hoop.
Numbers
Okay.
don't
He
lie.
did it. The number he did it.
Numbers don't lie.
He did it,
You're
and
a
that's the
dog,
bottom
for sure,
line.
for
He
sure.
did it.
You're a dog, for sure.
You know I listen to though.
Absolutely.
I've been listening to Questlove podcast.
He got a podcast.
Yes,
It's
sir.
dope. I listened to the
Questlove
Organized
Supreme.
Noise Story today.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope. I'm on part 2.
Me and
Kwame on there too. That's next episode.
me and my man.
Shoot me the episode when it come out.
Yeah,
The Kwame.
The Kwame
It's
episode.
already out.
yeah.
I got
Ra-
shot.
shout out to my man Randall. Me and him had this conversation. I'm thinking about doing it on a podcast. Organized Noise versus Wu-Tang. We first had the conversation. I was like, Wu to the core. Until after the Netflix documentary.
Organized Noise versus Wu-Tang?
Yeah.
As far as what though?
Just like, you looking at artists, music, sound, the power of their sound. But after, at first it was like Wu-Tang, no bullshit.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Now, I can't say that.
I would have picked Organized Noise even then,
Organized
before
Noise,
seeing the doc.
Organized Noise, they edge is that they don't sample at all.
I'm gonna pick Wu-Tang Clan.
You gonna put Wu-Tang Clan?
Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan? Why Wu-Tang Clan? I just got tired of that Chinese
You
shit.
gotta think about it. What's the only situations for the Organized Noise is you have what?
Future.
Goody Mob and
Future.
you got Goody Mob and
Look at this.
Outkast.
Look at this guy.
It's good one.
Wu-Tang Clan, you got 9 different MCs. 4 of them which will have very much commercial success. 4. One of the MCs is still relevant, still putting out music.
2
You
of
got
them.
Ghost.
Right.
Old Dirty's first album. Old Dirty was still relevant if he didn't die because of the crack shit. Old Dirty. Raekwon is still revered.
Mm-hmm.
Raekwon's album,
Ghost.
first album is still
I
revered.
just got his new
if
Christmas album.
you compare some albums, and sound and everything, even with RZA,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
But
I
like,
know that Southern shit. Hey, I fucks with y'all Southern niggas for real and everything. I really do, cause I was the first nigga that flipped and embraced the South when they took over. But except for the No Limit shit.
60%.
What's up, about?
But it's just that I'm just being honest with you. No.
But I wasn't going. I wasn't looking. I'm looking at the production side.
right, and
That's all.
you do have
RZA,
to.
you gotta look at it. RZA though, shit. RZA with
Maul, I got-
mathematics and
I got tired of hearing that Chinese movie ass music.
That
I
shit
got tired
cold.
of it.
That shit cold though.
I gonna get.
But
no
I'm gonna
fuck.
say.
I got tired.
But I'm
of
gonna say this.
it. Bing, bing, bing. Fuck all.
But
you ain't like hitting the Genius album.
Woo,
that
that
Chinese
Lord
shit.
have mercy.
yeah.
Ooh, high school
Genius
years.
album, first album.
You didn't like liquor scores?
I know I did, but as it got on, that Chinese shit kind of like I'm cool.
Man, but like
I like,
like
why I
you-
probably like Chinese food. That
like
much.
at first, like I said, flat out, I was like, woo. But when you have to break that thing down. Like if you do it with the rappers, Wu got the edge. But when we get to that production aesthetic, it's a different conversation.
Organized Noise versus Tribe.
You know what I'm saying? It's a different conversation. Because listen,
What's the different conversation you talking?
That's the
Ziggy?
better.
organized
That's the better-
noise.
that's the
when
better
you find
joint.
That's the
when
better
you
one.
find out that organized noise did not sample on no level, and you listen to Outkast's first album, that changed the conversation.
But hip hop is based off samples, though. No matter what, hip hop is sampling.
But-
Hip hop is gonna
but
be no
thi-
matter
but
what.
Listen, but
It's been like that for 50-something years.
I get it, but Outkast's first album sound like a damn sample. It sound if you plan your records and it sound like a sample and that shit sound cool. Like for example, like Southern Playalistic.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Get him, coach.
That shit sound like
Because
like
I'm
a
a player
sample.
Get
doing
'em.
what the players do.
Get him.
You know what I'm saying?
All the players can.
But what I learned today,
Hold on, but when you put that motherfucker,
I'm an Outkast fan, so I mean,
Man, I love
what I
Hey, don't
learned
get me
today though
wrong.
is
Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm
They
a
let-
Wu
they let
fan.
Outkast
That
produce.
motherfucker- Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You put a mix together. You put verbal intercourse on. What's the name?
Ain't
That
nobody
Nas
fucking
verse
with it.
come
Ain't
on.
nobody fuck with it.
Nah, yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
100. That was the best verse on that song.
Boom, boom.
He killed that motherfucking verse.
You might get tired of them Chinese shits,
I'm
but you
just
know, hey,
keeping it-
First of all,
but for me,
the production on Forbidden Course was I don't know who was it Premier?
it's RZA.
RZA.
That shit was nasty.
RZA and
Yeah, when
Math-
that Chinese shit
whatever
makes
cocaine
sense.
they was doing and mushrooms
Whatever.
they was doing, acid.
Whatever.
it was RZA and
No
Mathematics.
tricks, baby.
Right, right.
That shit. Oh.
But my
Some
thing,
of that shit got just a little bit
Watch these
too-
rap niggas get all up in your guts.
Whoa.
but
Come on, man.
but I get
Pause.
it.
Oh,
I get
right.
it.
You hear me say
Like me,
That
Whoa.
was your line, huh?
Yeah. And he
Don't
gets
you know
10
about this?
lashes. 10 across the back.
You wanted across the back.
Damn.
Bareback.
Called him
How about
Gyro.
there and back?
That's Gyro meat.
Don't you know my niggas
But-
gonna fucking kidnap kids?
Right.
Hey, them Biggie, all them Biggie lines is super questionable.
Right.
But I did learn to listen to it, though. I didn't know Andre and Big Boy produced Elevators. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that they did it. Like, we don't
Yeah.
let them. They snuck off and did that themselves, like, and leaked it. That was kind of
One of their classic songs ever in
Yeah.
hip hop history.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they sound is different.
Okay. Rewind. The Bulls. Story came out this week.
the Bulls.
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine and the organization is unhappy with each other.
You want my spot flash?
Pop it. Your
Well,
thoughts.
you ain't getting it because you ain't got it.
Your thoughts.
It's time for Levine to go, man. Fuck that.
Just
shit.
game 215.
Don't matter.
Game 215. That's 50-something a year.
He on some light skin shit. Let's move on.
Let's go.
Game 45
But
a year,
earlier in
man.
the year,
Get
you was
nobody-
cheering for these niggas, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, and I'm still cheering for him.
Nah, she.
And I said over the summer,
I clap with
if
midget
we
hands.
and they asked me who we need to get rid of. We need to get rid of Zach. Zach is part of that bullshit losing regime. He want to be the man so bad, but he ain't putting up the numbers and showing up.
I've been calling nigga dunk contest since he won it. That's what the fuck. He just a seat filler.
Right.
It's a
215.
business.
He's not even a seat filler, G.
I mean, but that's at
Nigga
that
got
point.
50. Nigga got 50 put on him in 3 quarters by Devin Booker.
What is
You ain't
he?
gonna never let me. I ain't gonna never let you forget that. I'm just not.
He a seat filler, man. I mean, he was
50.
dunk contest. That's what he was.
50.
Dunk contest.
Dunk
How the
contest.
fuck you ain't get mad about that shit? 50 got put on you in 3 quarters.
He was turning red in the face. He was getting mad.
The first time I heard that nigga talk, I was
bullshit.
like Jethro. Like,
Man, he's not. He's
See
not.
red.
He's not.
right, literally.
He's not putting the numbers up. I can give a fuck. Like all the rest of them players come in night in and night out, putting in work, and that boy Levine is just bullshitting. He's shooting it, not caring about the other players.
Niggas want to make excuses that he got a newborn baby or
I don't wanna
she's
hear
pregnant
that
or some
shit.
shit like that. A white
No-
girl and everything.
no
you know.
excuse.
Lashes, please. Come on. I mean,
No excuse.
Baby gonna be bright.
You know.
No excuse. I mean,
That is dark as that motherfucking curtain over there and shit.
This
No
day black
excuse.
as hell.
Is that it purple?
Coach, you don't be quiet now, nigga.
he should have been gone.
I don't know. I just wish you niggas would listen to me when I be dropping news.
I listen to you.
Fuck it, let me give you a brain teaser right now. Trade scenarios right now. Let's go. Give me the trade scenarios. I listen to what you say, man. I listen to what you say, but
Coach.
give us as a side note, trade scenarios right now.
Ain't none.
Levine.
Ain't none.
Ain't none.
Levine not going nowhere.
Why not?
He signed for 215. They not trading him. If anybody go, it's gonna be DeRozan.
Coming up
That's
on
the sad part.
expiring contract.
Expiring contract. He 30 what? 4? 33?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's the deal. If y'all do y'all really want to talk about this?
Yes.
Do it.
Here's the deal.
What's the deal, nigga?
Here's the deal.
The deal with Coach Mo.
The team.
Right.
The team.
Wait, rewind. Let's set this up right. Drum roll, please.
The deal with Coach Mo.
That sounded
Pop it.
yag as hell.
And the gag is. right.
Go
Got
ahead.
a kazoo blew out that
The
motherfucker.
team is done with Billy Donovan.
Yes.
That's the honest to God truth. And on top of that, I told y'all, Zach ain't really feeling DeMar like that. He wasn't feeling him last year when he came over. The man went from 20+ shots a game to 14, 15, 16.
But this is because of.
Billy Donovan. Because Billy. Listen,
And what else though?
if we're gonna talk about here it is. Remember when DeRozan was playing hero ball last year, all them game winners in a row? Y'all think Zach was really like, damn, we won a game tomorrow. Y'all think that's how Zach was?
Fuck no.
Fuck no. You know why? Because his number wasn't being called in them options and on them plays. Yeah. And he feel like he is the man. He feel like when we was getting our ass kicked, I was over here getting my ass kicked along with everybody else. Now you bring him over here, now everybody, DeMar. Great signing, DeMar. That's the issue. They don't know how to play with each other. They don't.
But why is that though?
Then the light-skinned dude from LA, he not around.
Oh, there we go.
He not around to be a distributor, a guy that's going to be on the floor in the fourth
Be the
quarter.
buffer between them two niggas.
I hate to say it, and you know what? You can point the finger at Ack and
Eversley.
and Mark, but at the end of the day, I would have did the same thing with that deal. DeMar was available, I would have got him too. But so far, it just ain't working.
It worked last year though.
It worked last year.
But even if
They
that-
not feeling Billy right now. And then remember when Billy signed that extension? Oh, it was like 4 players who was like, what? They weren't feeling it. But before I sit back, it's more about to come out. Wait till after New Year's. Y'all will hear another story.
And what's
go
that?
ahead.
And w's that story?
Y'all will hear it. That's all I'm going to say.
Come on, we
I
need.
ain't gonna do it on air.
No,
Nope,
we
not doing it on the air. But y'all will hear it. It'll be more coming out.
Oh,
Pay
it's
attention.
about Lonzo, ain't it?
Just pay attention.
It's about Lonzo.
It's gonna be another story about that team inside the locker room.
Oh, somebody got into a fight.
Y'all will hear it. Y'all hear about it.
Is it safe to say that we should blow it up? Like completely blow it up.
You want to blow up shit after 1 year, man.
In the summer they probably will,
Thanks.
but not now.
You don't think they're gonna do it before the trade deadline? At least get a piece off?
They won't do it now.
I would say.
That was yawning in the background by the engineer. Yes.
I would say Anthony Davis.
What? Nigga, what?
We ain't got no other choice.
Why? Why don't we have another choice?
What, street clothes?
Why do you want that nigga? For what?
They call
You
that
wanna
man
win
street
now?
clothes.
No, hold on. You want to win now, don't you?
His foot fucked up now. Ain't it?
Yeah.
You want to win now, Jeff?
They're saying
Okay.
he may
Well,
have
I'm
the
done.
same injury as Chet.
Really?
And that means he cooked.
That's what they're saying.
And that
And
mean
the
he
Lakers
cooked.
are going to get a second opinion.
That means AD cooked. That boy cooked.
What's that movie?
2 eggs, add cheese.
If we
Unbreakable.
we just get some first round picks, man. Fuck this shit. Because Levine.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Here's my thing.
Thank you. Yes.
Would you? This is just my trade scenario, and it's not no 2K, nor is it NBA Live or
Trade override.
trade. This is my trade. Trade Barrett and them picks for Levine.
Mm-hmm.
Get Derek as a throw-in piece,
Yes.
along with Jericho Sims.
Listen.
Think about what I'm saying here.
Quickly.
Jericho Sims, we get the future center,
We get Sims, R.J. Barrett,
R.J. Barrett,
And Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose come
And
back
picks.
as a nostalgia
And
story,
picks.
and picks for Zach Levine.
Zach Levine.
Yeah, to me, what you think? What y'all think?
Give me quickly instead of whoever else you said.
You want quickly?
Honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm more so focused at the draft because I want young niggas. Because if we could get one of the top 2 picks, it's either Victor or Scoot. I much rather have Scoot than R.J. Barrett. Because R.J. Barrett is a downgrade from Zach, which puts us in no better position. The D Rose coming home is selling tickets. which the Bulls already gonna do. I don't even know who else you just fucking mentioned.
We need Derek though.
I say
Derek.
no, we don't need. We don't.
We don't, but Derek
Bro,
coming.
blow it
hold
up.
on. Wait. When that man, hold on.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
Listen.
No, I don't want to listen. I want to blow it up.
Derek came.
Does what?
Listen.
Does what?
Coach.
Yeah, okay, give me my trace.
When Derek came home, you know what the motherfuckers was screaming?
MVP.
Hey, guess what?
MVP.
Guess what? Did the Bulls win that game?
No, they did. No, they did.
They lost.
No, they
lost.
did.
They played. They played
Derrick
terrible
Rose ain't
defensively.
gonna put a W in the win. Look, Jeff.
No.
Jeff. Look. I got league pass this year, right?
Me
So
too.
I've been watching basketball a lot.
Me too.
Right. The more entertaining games are the young boys. Whether they winning or losing, it's more entertaining. It looks better.
That's crazy.
Apart with
Ain't
that,
that crazy?
apart with that,
And won basketball.
apart with that, right? All the old stars, they looking washed. And all the new young stars don't look dominant. The league is wide open right now. So I understand the win now mentality. But, bro, let's get some younger players.
And
Let's rebuild this shit for real. I'm tired of dealing with older players who got injuries. Because you get AD over here, he's home, and then what? Nigga have a bucket of wings from Harold's. He going to take a shit on the court, and that's going to be the end of his career. Right? Get Zach LaVine the fuck out of here. I don't mind him signing that big contract. You know why? Because now I can command more picks, and I can probably get me a few role players to make this bench a little better. And we going to take these draft picks. We going to go get us someone that we can sit behind for 4 years on this rookie contract, and we going to figure it out like that. Because DeMar is not the answer. Zach LaVine is how old?
29.
That nigga's
30?
finna be 30. He's not the answer. And Vooch,
get rid of Vooch.
get rid of P. Will. And get rid of
P. Will.
Kobe White. And get rid of literally everyone on this fucking basketball team.
The Bulls games are date nights.
That shit is trash. Give me Wendell back. Give me Laurie back. Give me fucking Laurie Marketing back right fucking now.
All-Star. Refer to him as All-Star Laurie Marketing.
Give him back. Because this shit we got, and then niggas say Lonzo. Coach, you're absolutely
devil is
right.
in that
I'm
locker
going to double
room.
down on what you were saying. Brandon Roy needs. He Brandon Roy. He cooked.
You guys.
He's
want
not
me
coming back. Did
to
y'all
lose
hear
my
Lonzo today when
job.
I interviewed him at this little charity thing he was at?
Who?
Lonzo, what he said.
That nigga.
He sounded sad. You know what he said? They asked him about how he feeling. He said, yeah, he was like, I'm walking on it. I'm doing stationary shooting, but it's still nowhere near to the point where I'm comfortable of exploding and doing basketball stuff. That's all I need.
That's
to hear.
LeVar Ball's son. That's LaMelo big brother. Man, get him out of here.
He
Blow it
gonna be-
up.
He's not going to be back this year.
No.
Even when he come back next year. So get him the fuck out of here.
That's a
Tripping
big
them,
if.
hey, Jinx, them motherfucking shoes cooked that nigga's feet and his fucking knees.
BBB.
Nike then took out motherfucking AD too, nigga.
And low key, the Nets are 11-1. I just want to make sure y'all
Nobody
know
told
that.
AD put them ankle
Y'all need to
breaker
know
shoes.
that they 11-1 after the last 12 games.
Yeah, they starting to cook.
Y'all need to understand that.
TJ Warren coming
The
back.
greatest bubble player of all time,
Yeah, bubble.
T.J. Warren.
They actually have a bench. You got TJ Warren, you got Cam Thomas, you got Steph Curry. Like, what do we have?
Kobe White. What's my man named Tony? What's his name? The long arm
The
dude.
shit that kills me.
The one that got beat on the back door at the end of the game last week.
That's the shit that kills me. I missed out on the motherfucking FanDuel because
Look
LaMelo
what
Ball
you bet.
LaMelo Ball didn't have that double and didn't win.
See?
Yeah.
That's how I was last night.
You
with
thought they was going
Jalen Brunson funky ass.
Pop it.
You thought the Hornets was really going to win again?
Yeah, I thought so.
No, you hope so.
Hey, I'm not saying it, but I'm looking at the games. They're tanking.
Oh, absolutely.
Who, Charlotte?
Yes.
Victor
I
next
think
to
Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan had told his coaching staff, and I feel bad for the head coach. I think he just had a meeting with him like, hey, don't be trying to win.
We want that boy.
Because
want that
Victor
boy.
next
We want
to
that
fucking
boy.
LaMelo
They want that boy.
is going to be two young, exciting players who can make other players better. What do we have going in the next season?
And they get a young star in Charlotte. That's great for the NBA and Jordan.
And LaMelo.
San
Great
Antonio
for
got
Puma.
something to say about that though.
They taking like a motherfucker.
Pop finna be out of there though, so
He going
Pop
into
ain't
the Hall of
going
Fame
nowhere.
too.
Pop ain't going nowhere.
Pop said he retiring after the season.
He
didn't
going into the Hall of Fame. He just got elected. Well, not elected, but he's a finalist.
I think the Spurs are really just about to move to Vegas, but that's me personally.
Really?
I don't think so.
Nah, they ain't gonna let him go.
They giving that, they giving
San
that what's the name?
Antonio?
Hey, here we go. Rewind.
Why not?
Here we go. Goddamn. B. Dot came out with his rap albums of the year. Rap albums of the year. Air horns.
Just tell me if what's the name was on there.
Number 10, Corday from A Bird's Eye View. Did you listen?
Yeah, it's a good album.
We know Jeff did. Anybody else?
No.
I skimmed through it.
Number 9, Lupe Fiasco, Drill Music and Zion. Did anybody listen?
I did. No, that shit went double carpet.
No
did.
God. No.
Nigga said
Alrighty
double-
then.
Nigga said double carpet.
Oh, wait. This is motherfucking. I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is
See, that was
No, that wasn't B
Wrong
dot
list,
That
guy.
wasn't B dot list. I'm sorry. Excuse me, y'all.
Your list.
That was Roxy Reynolds' list.
That was not my fucking list. That was
right.
Precise list right there.
Oh yeah, Precise put a list out.
Yeah, that was his list. My fault. My bad. Hey, rewind.
My list
Air
is-
horns. Give me 3 lashes. I'll take it.
Hashtag
My list is coming.
Uh-oh. You heard it first. Jeff's list is coming.
Right after-
Jeff the Illest list is coming.
We doing-
And we all got to promote it.
We're doing it on Monday.
All right. Here we go. Number 10.
What's
Drake
Monday?
at 21. Go ahead, B.
No, I'm just saying. What's Monday?
I'm dropping that list. Best albums of the year.
You got them already now?
Some of them.
Should we come back with our list next week?
Sure. Let's
I
do
don't
it.
have one.
Oh, can I get a list for top 10 people or things you hate next week too? Top
The word, bro. Please drop that motherfucker.
Airbnb. I hate them now.
Drop
They
that.
been out there renting out slave
10.
mansions.
Wait, just calm down. Y'all save
We
it for
save
next
it,
week
we
because I
save
love
it.
hearing old niggas hate on shit.
I'm actually gonna do my.
Oh, you
top
trying to set
10.
us up, nigga? Fuck you.
Rewind.
I'm gonna
Fuck
do a
is you
special.
on?
I'm gonna do a special edition of After Hours top 10. So.
Oh, here we go. You just can't stay away from the purple light.
The purple light.
The purple iridescent light.
We
Drake
do it.
in 21 Savage, Her Loss
Fuck out.
is number 10.
Fuck out of here.
21. Can
Slashes
you
for
do
that
something
for
for
that
me?
Number 9 is Kodak
album
Black, Back for Everything.
Lash.
That's all right.
Number 8, Larry June, Spaceships on the Blade.
Hey,
Never heard of it.
That's
let's
nice.
go.
Bombs.
That's nice. That's nice.
You ain't never heard of Larry?
Man, Larry June is
I'm
that
finna send it
shit.
over to you right now.
That Larry June,
Hey,
nice.
that Larry slap.
You slap. But
Number
it ain't my
7,
top 10, though.
Nas is King Disease 3.
That's a good one.
Give him a lash.
That's a good one.
Talk about it.
Number 6, JID, The Forever Story.
That's a good
Who
one.
the fuck is JID?
JID is something
He the new
special.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
the-
was new Kendrick.
Weird rap niggas, weird sounding
Show
rap
us the
niggas.
barbershop.
No.
Put me
No.
on.
He the new Kendrick.
He got a hairstyle like that basketball player from OKC. Jalen Williams or whatever
Oh,
his name is.
okay.
But at the same time, got the same kind of hairstyle like Mike.
Like my okay.
Yeah, so he's
listen.
got dreads with the
The album is nice.
JID.
The Forever
Number
Story.
5, Freddie Gibbs, Sold Separately.
5.
Yeah.
Number
yeah,
5,
Yeah.
according to B Dot.
Yeah.
Lashes for B Dot.
Nah, I take
Number
that.
4, Joey Badass 2000. Be
a
able
good album.
one of Be Able's
It's a
Round
favorite
up
rapper.
applause.
He only known for playing old boy on the show.
Oh no.
I know.
Jeff,
Fuck, he
yeah.
ain't lying.
No.
He ain't lying.
Coach.
Yeah, no, real shit.
Joey
No.
can rap, man.
No, real
No.
shit. I was at
album.
No.
Can I get through this right
I'm
quick?
sorry, go ahead.
Then-
But a
then-
nigga actually, I had to tell him that. But go ahead.
You tell him what?
I had to actually tell a nigga that I said, I was like, man, you ever heard of rapper Joey the Badass? He's
I
like,
got it.
yeah. I was like,
I got it, Nick.
that's who my man is from Power is. He was like, for real?
You told who that to?
A old head nigga. I was shocked.
Yeah.
What's that nigga
Joey.
name on Power?
Joy album is
Unique.
nice.
Unique. Number 3, Pusha T. It's almost dry.
Man, round of applause.
That came in like top 10 of Rolling Stone or Complex shit too.
I don't know why, but okay.
Yeah, that
Man,
album
that
like
shit
Well, they
nice.
just love
that
the
album
dick.
like a pack of
They just
crackers.
love to suck
What?
Kanye's dick on that production because that
No,
album was
no.
not that great.
That album was terrible.
That album was terrible production
Man,
wise.
Was it better
you
than
out of your-
Gibbs?
Man,
Huh?
I'm finna go.
Never.
Better than Gibbs?
Never.
I'm
Never.
finna go, man.
That shit was trash, man.
That album was
crackers.
That
terrible.
production was trash.
Hey,
Only one I like on that was Diet Coke.
it was
That's
incomplete.
it.
Hey, and this is how much I don't like the Freddie Gibbs. I like the Pusha more than I like the Freddie Gibbs.
I like the Gibbs.
Give 3 lashes.
Give him.
Yeah, that production was incomplete.
Oh my God.
Brambleton.
Number
was shit.
2, Vince Staples. Ramona Park broke my heart.
We good.
What?
West Coast.
Yeah, he West Coast.
Number 1,
Yeah, low-key a
Mr.
5.
Morale and the Big Steppers. Give that motherfucker 8 lashes, goddammit, because that shit was trash.
That was number 1?
was number
I'ma
one.
say
Kendrick's
this.
album.
That was number 1 for the Complex joint too.
People really like that album, huh?
Yeah.
That
I'm
that
gonna
Kendrick-
say
Yeah.
this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you why, Coach. Number 1 is a concept.
Yep.
Number 2 is different from everything else.
You had to digest
Man,
it.
get that
So
bullshit
number-
up out
so-
of here.
Wait, hold on.
All you
wait,
heard
wait,
was
wait,
it
wait,
was-
wait.
Ain't no after dog now.
Wait,
Shit.
wait.
Sun's out now.
What's Murloc House? Hard foul coming out, baby.
Voice changed on you, man. Whoa.
Hard
Come on,
foul,
man.
nigga. Hard foul.
That nigga finna take his glasses
on.
off.
Voice projected.
Yeah.
Jamal, what do you want in this rap shit? Are you hit most of
music,
your shit?
dude.
Hold on. Most of your rap shit is gun. Cook this coke. Fuck this bitch. That's all you got.
That ain't what I listen to though.
No, I'm not talking to you, B. I'm talking to Jamal. What do you want? Spicy. Yeah. Do you want spicy? Yeah. What do you want? Come on, man.
I'm about to
It's
go
only
outside.
so
Yeah,
much.
I'm
man.
going.
I'm about to go outside.
I'm about to go smoke me a
Trap B.
cigarette.
What do you want?
Me personally,
You want
Yes.
Juicy J.
I told you what I like. I liked the album by Freddie. No reason why I feel that album by Freddie was way better than Kendrick Lamar's album.
Freddie Gibbs' album is a great album because it's balanced. You got some trap shit and you got some real rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. It's in my top 10.
Talking to other voices you just had before such.
But what I'm saying is, like, cause I mean, and I'm gonna be honest. Kendrick Lamar album is not in my top 10. But if I did a 20, it would be probably no.
Top 15.
No,
what you
top
going crazy
20.
for?
No,
Top
because of the
15.
simple fact that.
See, stop
Hold
pigeonholing
on,
me, Mike.
hold on, Jamal. You said the shit. You know what? You said the shit was trash, and it's not.
It is.
It's not.
Dude, that has no replay value.
What's trash?
The Kendrick Lamar album.
It's
We
not
cried
They had
trash.
no
together.
play.
Fire.
We had
cried
no
together
fuck
here.
you.
Bitch. No, fuck you.
Okay, that song. What song? It had no replay value.
That's
nobody
one.
playing that.
Silent Hill go
Ain't nobody
crazy.
playing that in their car right now.
In 95.
Nobody's
You know
playing
what?
that
I
shit.
fucked with it because when I listened to it, I'm like, this is Alchemist. And then when I went and looked at the production and seen it was Alchemist,
That we cry together.
yeah,
It's
that's
the same
out.
shit. Yeah.
Fuck you mean?
In
You
95.
still listening to it?
No.
I wasn't listening to the album when it
He
first
only
came
listened to
out.
because he was going through some shit with his old lady at that time. That's
Nah.
why.
Who?
Damn.
He was
And
going
that
through
was a
some shit.
fire ass song.
Man, listen.
Fuck that.
I'm not gonna front. When I heard "Cry Together," it triggered me. That says
the beat.
and it says a lot.
Fuck you, bitch.
It
Fuck
says
you,
a lot.
bitch.
We gotta stop.
Toxic.
We gotta like for
Man
me.
call another woman a bitch.
That song,
Right.
remember I told you that song
Woman
went
calling a
from
man a bitch.
number 3 to 75 in a day.
Yeah.
Like, but what I'm saying, Jamal, is that we got to have a measurement of better than that. Cause like the rap song of the year is Diet Coke for me.
Oh,
What?
He been said that. He
been
said it when
said
it
that.
first dropped.
Yeah. That shit is the song of the year. That's because
You
it's
play
my.
that in your do you play that in your club
Oh
playlist?
hell yeah! I don't give a fuck where I'm. Listen, there are certain songs non-negotiable. I'm playing that shit. If it's
Playing
some
that at the
GDs in the
party?
room and some folk on the hustlers, I'm playing that shit.
I'm gonna leave.
I'm going to the bathroom when he play that shit.
I'm
Hey,
playing Diet Coke.
whatever you do, just don't play that fucking Drake album. And I know you got to play that Drake album.
What?
I'm not playing.
Shit,
Back
shit's
outside,
trash.
boys.
Listen,
So the
listen.
things
Listen.
That shit cold. That
Listen.
shit
Like-
Cut the
cold.
traction in the
Listen,
corner.
listen to
Better
me.
make shit glide.
Listen to
Hey,
me.
That
hey,
shit cold to me.
Hey, hey,
I ain't gonna lie.
Listen
I'm
to
an
me.
owl, but I never tell you who.
I can't. I'm tired of.
That bitch ass nigga over there ain't don't listen to that shit.
No, I listen.
Hold on.
Hold
That motherfucker over there, he over there listen to Griselda.
Hold
over there
on. No. Let me.
Bodie James.
No,
and
let
shit.
me
Get the
get
fuck
let me
outta
get
here.
it out. That Drake, more than likely, is gonna go down as album of the year. I hate to tell you, y'all old niggas, it's not for y'all. You
I
feel
like
me?
it.
It's only for
You
this
gonna
is
stop
literally
throwing that old nigga.
this
thing
is Drake.
around,
Wait,
nigga.
no.
We
Let me
old
get it out.
niggas, you mid niggas, all right? You mid niggas, I understand like that
They
Drake
might win a
shit.
Grammy.
Mid niggas.
Swear to God. Look.
win a Grammy.
This is Drake's. Her loss with 21 is like the light skinned version on some hard shit of Kanye's 808s and Heartbreak. This is for the petty nigga. This is for the bitter nigga. This is for the nigga that just got broke up with. This is his shit. This is the shit niggas is going and getting their captions from. I'm really trying to tell you. That's what this is.
So
That's
niggas.
for this rap is for the niggas that was
And-
in that commercial with that fake commercial with the
Listen.
about the
And the
damn
women
McDonald's.
love it. And the women love it. This is light-skinned
McDonald's.
misogynistic
Listen,
music.
listen,
It's literally his version of future shit. That's what this is.
Listen to me.
Man,
Let me say
Freddie
this.
Gibbs got the album of
it's
the
his
year.
rap album. That Freddie's trash, man. Quit it. You old niggas like it because it sounds like hip hop. All the shit that Freddie brought out sounds nothing like that. That shit is hip hop. I don't like that fucking album. Alfredo's better than that. Bandana's better than that. Pinata's better than that. You Only Live Twice is better than that. It's a lot of shit better than that. For Freddie, fuck that album, man.
You know
That
what
shit
album
is
ain't on there
ass.
though? West
The
Side
song
ain't on
with
there.
Rick Ross's ass.
West Side ain't on there.
I don't give a fuck.
West Side album ain't on there.
And you love it. So don't even try
That's
to play
cool.
devil. Don't even try to play
Listen.
devil
I'm not trying to
advocate
play
like
devil's
that.
advocate. I'm just being a realist.
Let me say
10
this.
is hard.
Let
Fuck
me
what he
say-
talking about.
10 is
That
in my
shit
list.
trash.
You like
man.
science class, you
Listen.
fucking liar.
Listen.
Coach,
We
how
used
was
to
your
be
day?
good friends a long
It was
time
beautiful
ago.
on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday.
Listen to me.
Fuck.
That's the only song I like on that one.
Listen. That her lost shit. Drake with his light skinned ass wearing teddy bear coats. That shit is done to me. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I
So
can't
what
wait.
song are you playing in the club for the? I mean, what song are you
Back
playing in your
outside,
club
boys,
playlist?
broke boys,
Now
You
in the
playing Rich
club,
Flex?
in the club, I'm playing everything.
I
damn
play
it.
all that shit.
broke boys.
I'm playing anything, anything and everything off that.
Are you playing anything off Glorilla's album? Glorilla's
Oh,
EP?
Yes.
What's
Shitty draws.
you gotta play
Yeah.
tomorrow.
You gotta play tomorrow. You gotta play F and F. And F and F. Hold on. F and F is number 7 on my list on Song of the Year.
I'm sure.
That's gonna be a top 5 song of the year.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm sure.
It's gonna be.
Listen, that woman. Listen to me,
It's like Bodak Yellow. Yeah.
man. Listen. Her energy is crazy. to me. You looking at me like, what's wrong
You
with
just
that?
snapped off on me about
Her energy,
Right,
but,
like
her
8 minutes ago.
but it's a difference. It's a difference with Glorilla.
in my head.
But I'm saying,
off on me,
He
B.
was on your ass.
You,
Whoa.
I am.
you talked about me.
Give me 3.
But the difference is,
Flip and say I like F and F. Like,
but the
That's
difference.
how, hey, when we do the flashes, that's how we got to do it from now. Like, you ready? 3.
You look like, hey,
Now that's the shit you
can
need
do
to
it to me
clip
too.
up.
Pause.
hey, you look like my man on the what's that movie
What?
with the plantation?
Django?
Yeah, Django.
Oh, when he
but
got-
the
when he
what's
caught
name?
him?
When he caught him,
Yeah.
he was whooping old girl.
Yeah.
That's how you look. You was like, yeah, that's how you
John
look.
Brittle.
Yeah, yep.
But listen, the reason why I like F and F is the energy of the record. I don't give a fuck about what she's saying, but I seen the shit in the club.
Kids start
Man, it's
singing that
Big
shit.
Glow. Goddamn it, this was her year.
So,
Big Glow
So yeah,
It's the energy.
everything.
everything.
with a boy body ass.
11-year-old be
Right,
exact.
it's the energy, and man, the energy, and it's a proud man. I say
11-year-old
this.
boy body to be exact.
I say this: the two sides.
Come
when
right
I
off the
first
bench.
heard when I first saw the record
Averaging
being
6
played,
points.
and how the girls, and how the girls go crazy, and then I did a wedding.
2 assists.
And them
Fuck
old
them
women
hoes. I
like
don't want shit that's empowering them out there. Fuck that song and fuck them hoes.
Hey, those words were expressed by Nick at the Claudius on Twitter.
Damn, now you petty as hell for putting my ad
Man,
up there.
Culture.
Right, but y'all.
Hey.
Culture.
Hey.
Culture's culture.
Culture free.
Reasonable ignorance with all for women.
Yeah, we are.
No, I'm for women too. I'm just being petty.
Speaking of pushing, you know about he left.
Yeah, that's
that
Yeah, he
nigga.
said, I'm done.
I'm done with the nigga.
Who?
Pushing.
Pushing.
Yeah.
But Big
Yeah.
T,
I'm
Big
glad-
T still
Hey,
holding on.
I'm excited for that because
I'm
now we
excited.
got an actual nigga who can rap in free agency. Go get you some Alchemist beats.
Go get you some
Mad
better
Lib
production.
beats.
I want to see who he going to link
Just
up
don't
with
go
now.
Pharrell. Stay the fuck away from him.
Yeah,
Thank
his
you.
own-
I agree.
right.
Stay away from Human Race,
I agree.
Billionaires, Boys Club. Stay away from Virginia. Don't go home, nigga.
I agree.
Yeah, stay away from them.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
dead
agree.
ass. Just stay
Yeah.
away from that shit.
Go fuck with
The
Hit
album
Boy.
would have been a lot
Go-
better with
go-
a better
go
production.
Alchemist. Go fuck with Alchemist, Hit
I mean,
Boy.
but you heard him. Did you
Conductor
all read the
Williams,
article
all
he
them
was
niggas.
saying, or did you look the?
No, I read the article.
You read the article?
Yeah.
He said, "Go ahead."
He said that it was more about the Drake shit.
Yeah.
He said, man,
Is it his feelings?
like Drake be throwing shots, and I said that shit. Drake be throwing subliminals, and you know Kanye be on some. Kanye was trying to be on some Kumbaya shit.
You fucked up the man's
you-
deal and told the world about his son.
we
What
have
you
an
gonna
honest
do?
conversation?
He said, "No, you got to tell him what he verbatim said in the article." For those who haven't read it, he said that basically he's like everything at times we contrast each other. We go against each in reference to Kanye.
Yeah.
Contrast. He said, I'm in war and peace. I mean beef with Drake, and you go out there and have concerts with him. and
Right,
shit. So
right.
it's always
You
some
contra-
shit.
you-
It was
Again.
for Larry Hoover
It
though.
was
Again,
contract.
can we have an honest conversation?
What's that?
Never mind.
I gotta have an honest conversation.
Go ahead.
What is Kanye? What does he do best, Nick?
Play both sides.
Hey,
What are we talking about here?
hey.
Right.
We talking about a man who will say any and everything on God's green earth as long as it serves his purpose, and his purpose is to be relevant
How do
at
that-
any and all time.
How do we sneak this nigga back in conversation?
Hit it.
Fuck. Shit.
No, but
Because
He's still trying to
it's
do
good
these interviews,
music.
right?
Yeah, fuck all that.
But the thing I love I'm looking forward to Pusha T's diss on Drake ads.
I just want to. Hey, I just want to hear.
It's time.
I want to hear Pusha make another album without good music, and let's see how it sounds.
Pusha
Yeah.
gonna
It's time.
end up dissing Kanye. Watch.
Listen.
Pharrell gonna be on there.
Listen.
With
Listen,
water hitting the
Nick,
can
Nick.
and shit.
I'm listening.
I'm looking forward to the surgical stuff that he was doing before the whole thing got stopped with my man Jay Prince, because he was finna go surgical on Drake.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
We need that back.
But he ain't doing that.
Who?
I don't think
Pusha?
Pusha. I don't think Push gonna
Oh,
do that.
Pusha coming.
I don't think he gonna do that.
Then that'll be
I
whole.
don't
That'll be
see
whole.
nobody buying no Nikes because of Drake. I really don't. So
You say what?
That'll be whole.
You say you don't see what?
I don't see anybody buying Nikes because of Drake.
Because of Drake?
I don't see.
Nigga, you out your goddamn mind.
If that was the case,
Really?
If that's the case, they would have came out with it by now.
They gonna buy.
Bad Bunny.
Look,
Bad Bunny.
listen.
Listen.
Go ahead. Get your
Bad Bunny's out here selling Adidas right now. So,
Okay, cool,
you know,
cool.
I'm saying.
Listen,
that.
listen. When Drake shit drop, whatever the fuck it is, the shoes, the K-Swiss looking shoes, the Air
You
Force
dropping
Ones, the
Cortez?
certified lover boy on there, you have to understand that those shoes
I don't know.
are going to resell within the first week at plus $600 for whatever the fuck they
I
retail.
don't see it, bro.
I promise you.
I don't see it.
I see that on the sneaker.
Look, the clothes-
Sneaker world. I agree on that.
The clothes are going to sell out in 10 minutes.
Sneaker world. I agree.
The shoes will
They'll
sell out on
resell any goddamn
Nike.com in probably 45
They're not
seconds.
going to outsell those at all.
It's
What?
not about outselling those.
What those?
See, no, you got to move the field goal post. Nothing's ever going to outsell some 11s or some Jordans. But
Just say, even the whole brand of that. I just
Move
don't
the
see,
field
I
goal.
don't see. Like Yeezy outsold Jordan.
it's so okay. So with that being said,
I don't see him affecting culture
Nike-
like Yeezys. I really don't.
it's not. He's not because
All right, there you go.
Because he doesn't have a silhouette and he doesn't have a whole line like Yeezy had. He literally has an Air Force One that says Certified Lover Boy on it, which everybody's going to be rushing to buy because they're going to rush to buy it, wear once and get rid of it like you do with regular Air Force Ones. They're literally gonna upcharge. They're literally gonna upcharge $100.
Drake gonna have some
on
Crocs.
some Air Force Ones, and niggas gonna flock to it. Drake came out with some Nike shit already, and it sold out literally in 3
I ain't
minutes.
seen that nigga
Drake
with it
got
on.
Crocs.
Kanye
Because you brown a bunch of old
I ain't
niggas.
never seen Kanye
you seen
with no
niggas with
Yeezys on.
HBCU shit on.
All that I seen was them big dumbass stupid boots.
Yo, hoodie say growling steak.
Who?
Not
You said what?
growling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Whoa. What the fuck?
Okay.
Well, I'm looking forward.
Here we go. Go ahead. What you about to say, Jeff?
I'm looking forward to them Pusha T diss records.
You still looking for Pusha T diss record? I mean, you guys grow out of that shit. Right?
Grow up.
Yeah, that,
Nah.
Talk about some
I'm gonna do 3 of these and we
Like
up out of here.
nigga.
My boyfriend, 8 months, met my cousin over Thanksgiving and they were secretly texting. Is she there? Can you talk? Etc. I exposed them on TikTok. Snitching. Fact, he was going to propose and she was helping to plan the surprise. I've apologized, but he dumped me. Help. Damn. Cold-blooded.
damn. Just one. Just one.
That was the Chinese delayed one.
Just one.
You know, in the Chinese movies, everything's on delay. My wife and I spent our 5th anniversary in Vegas. She wanted a threesome. We agreed to do it with the first willing stranger. We met on the strip. I wanted a woman. She brought her side dude to our bed.
Damn.
She paid for his trip and pretended that they just met. He's bigger.
Yeah, he ain't.
He's bigger.
He's bigger.
He's
you know what that
bigger.
mean? He's bigger.
Nigga was looking at that dick the whole time while he was hitting that ass.
He ain't no virgin. He ain't no virgin back there.
Hey, he got a Tim Duncan tattoo.
Pop it!
He's gay.
3 lashes.
He ain't no virgin back there.
Mr. Furley.
Tell you that last shit sound wild, boy. Y'all, boy, last
Hey, B.
tissue over
Mr.
there.
Furley, B.
He got the pinkies up.
Oh, my God.
I've been with RJ for 8 years.
Barrett.
3 kids. I told him I wanted to get married or I'm leaving. He claimed he put my engagement ring in my birthday cake last month, but I took laxatives and I haven't passed it yet.
Oh my God.
And I'm sick of looking for it. He laughed and said he lied. Help.
Bitch, you gave yourself an enema.
Right.
Man.
For a ring.
Probably need to go
Hey,
get a
Glorilla.
colonoscopy while you at it.
Hey, Glorilla, your shitty booty ass.
I bet your funnel.
Imagine sliding under the covers to wake your sleeping boyfriend with a sloppy top, but his dick smelled like ass.
Damn.
I told him we need to discuss where he's been, but he says I violated his body and I should ask permission before doing sexy stuff to him. Advice.
You need to ask. You need to sit down and ask him where his dick been. Forget where he been.
Sure nah.
Because the way she make it sound like his dick,
dick.
that ain't basketball hoop and smell dick.
Right.
No.
That she make it sound like
That nigga dick
I
smell
know
like
that
a.
nigga dick been
where it been.
over there with Glorilla.
She got shit that make you smell gay.
Over there with
Right.
Jerry.
Well, no, she said she
He
got the
living
shitty
a
booty,
shaky
you know.
life.
I'm giving him the benefit of the
He
doubt.
living a
Dick
shaky
been
life.
with Jerry.
Yeah, that nigga.
He's living a
Ben
shaky
He ain't no
life.
Jerry-
virgin
Ben
behind
Jerry?
that.
He ain't no virgin back there.
No. He living a
Ain't no
shaky
virgin
life.
up there either.
My 7-year-old told me he saw my boyfriend texting Deborah
He a
Triple
throat
D
goat.
about the presents I bought the kids and what time I go to work so she can slide through the back. Son thinks they're plotting a robbery. Boyfriend says my son is a liar and he won't let me see the text. Advice.
He banging that chick.
What's going on with your phone?
Right.
They got shit going on that timeline, man.
He banging her out.
Reasonable Ignorance Podcast, anywhere where you hear podcasts at on Spotify, SoundCloud, and Apple. We are there. We are everywhere. Coming soon. Video clips coming very soon. Video
Pause.
clips. Lashes.
Happy holidays.
Hey, Coach Mo, Be Able, Jeff the Illis, Nick. One more week, one more show till the end of the year.
I'm bringing Zach with me next week.
Oh Lord, yeah, buddy.
Bringing my boy with
Zach,
me next
yeah,
week.
Zach. We got to talk. We got conversations with you, boy.
Make sure y'all bring the. We're gonna bring the pot. We're gonna have potluck,
We have a
right?
potluck next week.
Well, we need to bring liquor or food.
Both.
All right.
Food and liquor, right?
Both
here
of
next
them.
Both.
week. Food.
You gonna bring popcorn?
Everybody responsible.
OFF.
Bring me a popcorn.
We'll do. Gotcha.
POP.
POP.
Hold me down.
We all we
take us
got.
out.
Remember, keep God first. No matter what God you serve, He'll make it happen
And wipe your ass second.
all day long. Oh my God, ladies, don't follow Glorilla's path. Have a clean ass.
Damn.
How you get a BBL and you got a shitty ass still, shorty?
No, she ain't got no BBL.
Take
She's
care of
skinny.
your investment.
No, she's crackhead skinny. We out.
Lashes.